guys, what's going on? What's up, LBHT Crew? Who is that on our screen? Who is that down there? Who's that man?
What's going on?
What's up? It's our man Hendo, aka Ravens Online Ungatekeepers, the hottest thing going on in the Ravens community right now. Yes,
sir.
Hey man, shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, anytime, man.
All right.
So we are here for a little NFL draft.
What?
I
thought we were talking about NBA playoffs.
Golden State won.
Yeah. Okay.
The next.
That's right. Let's talk about it. Never mind. Shout out to Terrence J is in the house. What's up, Terrence J? Oh man, Matt Thomas says we late. No, we are not late. We are way too early. We are way too early, sir. Whoa. This is a marathon. We don't want to be here from the beginning to listen to. But I saw my man Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube, but I didn't need to see that part. Okay, I don't think you guys need to see that either. All right. I know. Who got drafted first? That was
Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker. Okay, there you go. Trayvon Walker. We're caught up.
Followed by Aiden Hutchinson went second to Detroit, and then Derek Stingley went third to Houston.
Okay, the Jets are selecting.
Darn.
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner. Okay. Oh, well, hey, I think we can end the show because Ravens fans wanted Sauce Gardner and Derek Stingley, and we ain't getting them. So.
Oh, y'all getting Jordan Davis. Amazing.
False. No,
amazing.
What's up, Danny? You say what's up to Danny? What's up, Danny? Yes. She says we here. Indeed.
Called him Sauce Gardner too. Call him by his name, man.
Mr. J. Ahmad, that's right. Dog is about to blow another 3-1 lead.
Man, I hope so, man.
Wait, are they losing?
I don't even have anything against Doc personally, but I don't. I love seeing people make history, man. It's great.
Yeah, man. Fun. Four picks in. Guess what? Guess how many more picks we got?
28.
Yeah, relax.
Oh man,
relax.
They are stomping out Toronto.
Oh, okay. All right, they handling business.
82.
What's up, Kimberly Harmon? She said, "Hey, what's up,
Kimberly?
Lunch break hot take? Thanks for coming through." Indeed. All right, man. We already got 13 people in here. Okay, look. Hey, I'll take it. I know everybody's streaming right now, and if you chose to spend some time with us, thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, if you are looking for a super chat, I know some of you guys are. Right there, $ LBHT show. LBHT show. Right. That's how we do. There. That's how we do our super chat. Hit up that Cash App. Also, that pin link that you see in the comment that will take you to our stream elements. Both ways, you leave your donation, leave your comment, and you'll get a nice little animation that pops up right next to my face, right there. All right. Yes. Okay. What we got? Jets are taking Sauce. Who's up next? Look who's here. This is the news of the day.
What's up,
Suge Knight 323. Man,
what's going on?
Hey, do us a favor. Go over there and hit subscribe to his channel real quick. Suge Knight 323. Man, he what he does is just awesomeness over there. That's what he is. Okay, he's a cool guy. He plays video games. I mean, he's a Steelers fan. Yeah, but we all have our flaws. But he's a great father, man. Go over there and hit subscribe to his channel. We appreciate that. Raven Ron's in the house. Shout out to Raven Ron. I'm glad Stingley gone. Too many fans wanted him. I hear you, Raven Ron. Oh man, Brandon Buck is in the house. Says, "Hey crew, what's up, Brandon? We got the Suns. Are the Suns playing right now?
No, not till later. I think.
Oh, later.
They start. No, they are playing.
Oh, are they?
And they are losing. They are down 56-45. Devin Booker was supposed to come back tonight after they said it was going to be decision. It was going to be 2 to 3 weeks, and then he was out indefinitely. And then they were like, "That was too close. You're playing tonight."
Maybe he wasn't ready. King 95, what's up? Thanks for coming through, King.
What's up, King?
Yes.
Yeah, they're down 10 at halftime.
They'll be fine. Someone please draft Jordan Davis before pick 13. Please. Well, we better get Jordan Davis off the board. We better get Trevor Penning off the board. Because that was the other rumor is that they like Trevor Penning. So I should probably put the draft on my screen here if I can find it.
Probably should.
Probably we're talking about it.
Yeah, Brandon. It's still nothing to worry about. Even if they lose this game, they'll take out New Orleans in the game 7.
Historically, the team that wins game 5 when it's tied, right, is going on to win. So I wouldn't worry too much, man. But New Orleans is tough. Yeah, that's fine. Just Allo, what's up, Just Allo? Says, I hope every cornerback is gone when we pick.
They already gone, man.
Done.
Well,
Merry
McDuffie's
Christmas
other one,
to
right?
you.
McDuffie or whatever his name.
Trent McDuffie.
Shout out to Eric L. It says, what's
Eric?
up, big timers? I think Mr. Jackson will see how the Ravens really feel about him after this draft.
Yeah,
I agree, sir.
Most definitely.
Hopefully in a positive way.
Yeah.
We shall see.
What fair's New York Giants talking about? We about to find out here soon.
Yeah, the pick is in. Let's see if anybody's tipping it on Twitter here. I'm guessing they're going tackle here, but since none of the tackles have gone yet, which is a little bit surprising. But
and speaking of the Giants, they did not pick up Danny Dimes' fifth-year option.
Yes,
Daniel Jones is playing on his last year, so this is a make it or break it year for Danny Dimes. I will give them credit though; they have stuck with him up until this point. He has not looked good, but they say, hey, he has shown some flashes, and we want to give him every opportunity to show that he can do it before we send him on his way. But we're not going to invest a fifth year in him.
Thibodeau?
I think this girl. Is Thibodeau the pick?
That's what somebody said.
All right.
Just Allo saying Thibodeau. Just Allo with the breaking news.
Thank you, Just Allo.
Thank you.
Every tackle available and both quarterbacks there for Carolina. So, I mean, it's not possible for this to go bad, right? It's not like we've seen this situation before.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
I like that pick for the Giants.
Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau. I like it. Yeah. I mean, I would have taken the top tackle there if I'm them, but they have
another pick, like two. Yeah.
So they'll be able to take whichever tackle is left after Carolina goes. But yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau. I think they may have been trying to guard against Carolina trading back for somebody else, wanting Thibodeau, kind of getting up ahead of them at 7. But I think it's a pretty good pick.
You know what? My bad. Hey, Matt, if you're still in here,
he's right there talking about enjoy Baker, enjoy the ring. How about that, Matt?
But hey, Matt, my bad. Matt Thomas also has a channel. Matt, why don't you go ahead and plug your channel? Put it in the chat. Spin from the Real. All right, he does movie reviews. He's part of the Schmodown community. If you watch our channel, we talk about Schmodown a lot. It's like a movie trivia league. He covers that along with Suge, along with Brandon Buck. Brandon Buck, his channel is called Schmo Me the Money. All right, so those are two good channels to follow if you want something a little unique, talking about movies. Matt reviews a lot of movies as well, so make sure that those are our friends. Make sure you give them a follow. Jonathan Washington Jr., what's up? Says, I don't mind going up to make sure we get Jameson Williams. I agree. Real possibility he goes at 10 to the Jets. I think I had him going to the Jets. in one of my mocks. He's ahead of schedule from the ACL injury, and he's the best playmaker in the class. Yeah, injuries don't bother me at all. If you can play, as long as it's not something where they're like, it's gonna affect him the rest of his career. That's one thing. But if it's just, hey, he might miss a few games, I don't care about that. Yeah. Wide Real Entertainment. There you go. Wide Real Entertainment. That's where you can go and get a shout out to Anonymous. We got donations. It's Mr. Willis to the Panthers.
Hopefully.
Yes.
We'll see.
Indeed.
We will see.
Yeah.
Man, Kayvon Thibodeau. Good for him, man. Good for him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Giants making,
getting in game mode.
Moves. Even like getting on the Xbox or
he might be. He's like, let me get on Madden and do a draft with this.
Kimberly said, "You mean you skipped her comment?"
I skipped your comment? What comment?
She said, "Who cares about other teams? Can we get to? They got to go in order, Kimberly. I can't do nothing about it."
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you need to care about them other teams because if nobody takes Jordan Davis, that's what you get.
Shout out to Mr. Davis. Says, Lord, guide my Israelites of a front office to Evan Neal. Please. Oh, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
look. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, man. I know these top picks went a little bit faster, but well, I wouldn't call it fast. We're 43 minutes into the draft. This is why we did not want to start right on time, because last year I think the first round went like 4 hours. Your boy was not happy. He was not happy about it. What's up, Matt Williams? Thanks for coming through. Jerome Bigby's in the house, man. We got the stars in here. Hit the thumbs up,
what's
folks.
Jerome?
Indeed, yes. Listen to Jerome, people. Yeah. Why KT look like Schoolboy Q? Yo, I like Schoolboy Q, man. Do the kids still love him? I know you kids nowadays. You listen to rappers for about 2 minutes before you discard them. Yeah, I like the Kayvon Thibodeau pick, man. I like him.
1 second here. Where is it? Man, this is the huh?
No, I'm reading comments. My bad.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Look who's here. Noah Driscoll says, hell yeah. Kayvon. Yeah, man. Yeah. And shout out to Ferris. Ferris might be coming through later on, who is a Giants fan. He'll give you some more insight on that pick and how it affects the Giants. But I think that's a good move for them.
See, this is the part that I just don't like about doing draft coverage right here. Like, okay, we made the pick. Everybody was a little bit surprised that Kayvon went there, right? But that's cool. We mentioned that. Now it's 15 minutes. And 15 minutes. It's either probably going to be Kenny Pickett or Evan Neal. I would prefer Malik Willis, but they really. I was gonna say they really can't go wrong with this pick, but I thought that last year too, and they went horribly wrong.
It's gonna be Malik.
Everyone has said, every report has said they like Pickett more than Willis, but I'm hoping it's Malik.
It's a smoke screen.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But it is the Panthers.
Carolina knows how to do that.
2 minutes 45 seconds. They mess around and say do something like that. That would be.
And then the 5-minute wait for them to read it. I forgot that part. And I'm very disappointed in our guy Jason Lockenfora. He's not tipping picks at all so far.
Shout out to Sweeties, man. Says hopefully y'all take Willis. Yeah,
thank you. Yeah. We all need to think positive thoughts.
Good thoughts.
Dale Murphy says, "Wow, Panthers war room could have been better." Yeah. Jonathan Washington Jr. says that he thinks you guys are going Iggy Ekwonu. Was that Iggy that I saw that was iced up before the draft? Yeah, the big old chain. I think that was him.
And it's already starting here on Twitter. Kayvon ain't doing crap with Wink.
That is true.
I didn't think about that. I forgot he was over there.
He's gonna rise above. Yeah. He's a special player. He's a special player. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Not happy.
That's right. Don't be hating on KT, man.
I mean, I like him. I actually like him. Just a bad situation.
Yo, look who's here. Sancho Mack. What is up? He says, looks like the Raiders will have a shot at a great left tackle. Indeed. And look, and we got another star that just showed up.
Down here.
Mr. OTR Mike, what is going on?
What's going on?
Yes, from Off the Record podcast.
We were just discussing how you just
I know what you were doing. It's fine.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Waiting for Carolina to ruin the rest of the evening.
That's not true, man. There's still a team picking at 14.
All right. Pick is in. I'm hearing. Look, our man at the draft, Just Aloe says Ekwonu is the pick. What do you think about that, B?
It can't be. I'm not going to say anything until it's confirmed. And it's confirmed they took Ekwonu.
And he says, I'm here for Brodny's reaction. Your thoughts, sir. Your thoughts.
I think all right. I think that I think that is that it better not be Baker Mayfield. That's it. That's all I'm going to say for right now.
It is.
Okay, look, they got a left tackle. Cool. the line should be good. It had better not be left tackle. Also, I'm going to say I think they should have gone with Evan Neal. He was the consensus top tackle. And I know that some teams had maybe been scared away by the fake medical red flag that came out. But it should have. I think they should have gone with Neal. But Kwanu's a fine pick also. It just better not be Baker Mayfield. I'm going to be very upset if it's Baker Mayfield.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It is Baker Mayfield.
I'm going to be very. Stop it, Jalen. Stop.
Yes, yes, Jalen.
Even Jimmy G, I would prefer at this point. I would be borderline happy if they got Jimmy Garoppolo as opposed to Baker Mayfield. I don't want it. I don't want any of it.
But he's going to be healthy, so it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit different with him.
No, it's not. I don't care if he's healthy.
Listen. He's going to be healthy, and he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. Like, he has to have a chip on his shoulder. He has to have people saying that he can't do it in order for him to go out there and just be like, I'll show you. Now, that might only last for about 4 or 5 games, but man, it's going to be glorious.
He's feeling dangerous.
It's going to be the worst. It's going to be the absolute. What are you going to do with Robbie Anderson? Is he going to be part of the welcoming party?
I don't think the Panthers are done. I think the Panthers, they might trade some future picks or something like that to get back into the draft.
No, they can't trade future picks.
They don't.
They need to stop. They need to stop. You can't do it.
So where's Malik Willis go now?
From the next coach.
Oh, let's not say Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. I was asking, where does Malik Willis go from?
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna slide. He'll be there for.
I can see Atlanta.
He'll be there for New Orleans or Pittsburgh, I think.
I can see Atlanta taking him.
I think they got to go wide receiver.
Yeah.
Deron Payne.
Who's woging the picks? Because it doesn't look like it's
nobody
Rappaport. Yeah, Rappaport is behind.
No, not nobody. Our guy, Just Allo.
Oh, Just Allo.
Just Allo he's been on top of it. Shout out to Just Allo, man.
Where's my mouse? What the?
Just Allo, who tells us about things from our distant past that we did not know about. Did you guys know there were Circle Pop-Tarts? Did you guys know this?
Circle Pop-Tarts.
My mind was they were round.
And Captain Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. Captain Chesapeake was the man. Stop it. Moni the sea monster. No, come on, bro.
I had no knowledge for these people.
Don't do it.
Shout out to Noah. Noah says, happy draft day to my favorites and Hendo. Just kidding.
Just kidding. You don't like Hendo? Thank you, Noah.
You know what? I'm hurt off that.
I think he was saying you're his favorite too.
No, he wasn't.
Ouch.
Oh man.
JL Murphy says, Jose, you happy to take Jordan Davis at 14? No way.
Stop speaking it into existence.
Jalen is a terrorist.
So here's my thing. I want to see offensive line or wide receiver, but I don't expect them to. So if they go Jordan Davis, it wouldn't shock me, right? Like a lot of people are gonna be upset by that, but I expect a move like that from the Ravens. What I want to see is from where they at. Are they flying around? Are they flying around? I want to see what these people say. I want to see what the super fans say. The ones that you cannot say anything bad about the Ravens organization. I want to see what they say if the Ravens make a pick that they don't agree with. I want to see how they contort their body to get in line with what the Ravens did. Instead of just saying, you know what, I don't like that pick. All right, it's okay to say that sometimes.
I just want to say also, I'm not actually happy about this because they could have taken Rashawn Slater last year, and then they would have been clear to take a quarterback this year, or they could have taken Justin Fields last year and then taken Evan Neal or Kwonu this year, and they would have everything. So I don't want to give them. I don't want to give them a mistake
last year.
It is, and I don't want to give them credit for doing makeup work a year later. I think Kwonu will be good. The line should be greatly improved this year, but all of you should still get fired.
Yeah,
that includes the owner.
Well, the board shifted some, right? Because the two corners going there early.
But they were slated to go top 12, so it really doesn't move it around that much.
Yeah, but you're just talking about for Baltimore. Nobody cares about that. It definitely did shift things because all of the tackles were available for Carolina to pick from, and they still didn't take the best one, I think.
That is true.
So that's all right. But we'll see. You know, they were all very highly thought of. So I mean, that's fine. But yeah, it's 24/7 anybody but Baker now. I'll take another year at Sam Darnold.
They said they're not interested in Baker, so we'll see.
Josh Rosen.
But no, the rumors are out there again that after this round, after the draft tonight, that his trade market is picking up, or it has already started, and that he's expected to be moved, in the next day or so.
But look,
and that Carolina is one of the spots that could go.
I can see Jimmy G keeping it real. What's going on? He says, "How you feeling, Brodny?"
Listen, I feel like we need all new management in Carolina. I like the player. But they should have had a left tackle last year, or they should have had their quarterback last year. So they're still a year behind. And and what you're talking about right now is already robbing the next coach of picks to cover up for Matt Rule and Scott Fitterer's mistakes. And I don't want to do that. So that's why I wanted so badly. I mean, I like the player, but this is also another reason I wanted badly for them to go after Marcus Mariota. He was available as a free agent. You plug him in, you can see what he has. And if he's not the guy, then you got to move on next year. But you don't waste draft picks bringing in a quarterback who is likely to fail.
Wait, just Aloe. No. Should I stop tipping picks? No. Keep this man, thing going.
We trying to get up out of here, man.
Yeah. We trying to make this a short night. Come on, sir.
Who did the Giants pick?
It's got to be Evan Neal, right?
Spit it out. Yeah, you would think. No, Evan Neal. Yep.
Evan Neal gone. All right.
That's a great night for the Giants, I think.
It is.
Yes. That's
now
outstanding.
Now they just need a quarterback.
Look who's here. Free indeed.
What's up, Free?
Hey, shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming through.
How you doing, man?
How soon does Garrett Wilson go? Hopefully 14.
Yeah.
Hopefully 14.
I'm liking the pace of this draft so far. Keep this up.
Yeah, it is moving.
Yeah.
It is moving.
They got a tackle and they got an edge rusher. Very good draft.
That's a good draft
for the Giants. Yes. Honestly, I if I'm a Giants fan, I wouldn't even care who else we drafted after this.
If I'm gonna tell you, Kyle Hamilton falls to Baltimore, they're gonna.
You think they go Kyle Hamilton?
Yes, they're gonna fall in love, bro.
I can see that too. I don't think he'll be there though. I don't think he will. But that's who Baltimore is. They got a type.
Yeah, they got a type. This is it. Listen, I'm gonna call it now because Jess Lewis, he's texting me and letting me know what's going on, just so y'all know. But Baltimore, if Kyle Hamilton is there, they're gonna take him. If not, they're gonna move back 2 to 3 picks and take Davis. Watch.
Raymond, that's a left tackle they got.
If they do this, this is going to remind me very much of the Ronnie Stanley draft. Now, Ronnie Stanley's great.
Yep.
Right? You think, great pick, Jose. Why would you have a problem with that draft? Who else did we get? I can tell you this. In that draft, we had 11 draft picks. Who else did we get? Yes. Now, we did get a couple players. Judon went late, I think 5th round.
Judon.
Tavon Young in the 4th round. What happened to the other 8 picks? You're talking about 4th and 5th round pick that we got those guys in. What about the 2nd, 3rd? I think we had like 4 4th round picks that year.
5.
You had 5 that year?
We had 5 that year too.
Oh my God.
And we took Willie Henry, Tavon.
Right. Kenneth Dixon going out.
Kenneth Dixon, Alex Lewis.
And Ravens fans were ecstatic. Look at all that. Look at all those names.
Did we get a tackle that year? Capron Lewis Moore, was he in that draft? From he was from Notre Dame.
No, we got Alex Lewis. And thought he was going to be.
Yeah, but Capron Lewis, he was a D tackle. I'm not sure if he was in that draft or not.
Capron Lewis Moore, he just stayed hurt, man. Like I felt bad for him. I think he could have been something, but he couldn't get on the field.
I'm already embarrassed.
I also forgot we got Chris Moore.
Yes.
Chris Moore. Yeah. There you go.
Special teams ace.
Yeah.
I love them wide receivers that can get out there on special teams, man. That's good.
That is John Harbaugh.
Just as the who's up now?
Atlanta.
I hope they don't take Malik.
Yeah.
It's either them or Seattle.
Wait, they had 2 picks too?
Seattle's not going to take them.
Wait, they just got Evan Neal, right? Atlanta.
Yep. No,
the Giants.
New York.
Giants
got Evan Neal.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Atlanta's on the clock. Okay, I see it.
And we got another guest coming in.
Hey!
He's got the. I didn't see the towel. Oh no! I wouldn't have brought you up if I saw the towel, man.
What's up, shit?
I mean, I got to wear something that describes this podcast. Terrible, you know. You know.
How you doing, buddy?
With all your terrible takes, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
How you guys doing today? What's up, Big Mike?
What's up,
Hendo? Hendo, I did see your message. I apologize. I couldn't get back to you. Just been busy all day. Was out driving for work.
You good, bro.
Brodny, it's always a pleasure. And Jose, I am just happy your Nets lost. So, you know, it makes me
I
feel
know
better.
you love to spread the hate. We know.
I mean, especially towards you.
That's all good, man.
Wow.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. That was an embarrassing performance.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
I mean, not as much hate that you get from your own fan base within the Ravens flock, but you know. Look, I've been away for a while.
Tomatoes. Tomato.
Get Suge off the screen. I mean, it sounds like you're a hit, man.
I mean, that's not hard. It's not hard to do. Okay, just
Sugar's our friend. You're welcome here anytime, Sugar.
what's going on, everybody? Sure, y'all getting picket. I hope. If I'm saying, I apologize if I say his name wrong. Malik, is it Malik Brodny?
Malik Willis?
Yeah. I hope he's there. I'm interested to see what Pittsburgh does because
Falcons take Drake London. I'm sorry.
Oh God damn
it. It's looking like it for us.
Yeah. I hope
I'm telling you, this board is shifting. It's shifting. It's they all were projected to go, but it's not where they were picked. So somebody's dropping. Big time.
Garrett Wilson.
Big time.
You're right. You're right, man. QBs are falling.
I hope Malik does go to Pittsburgh. I think that would be a great situation for him. You get to play for Mike Tomlin. I know that's because y'all scared, but I want what's best for Malik.
Right.
What's up, Don Vasales? He says no Malik to Pittsburgh.
Malik to Seattle.
They're all scared. Listen to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
we already got Deshaun Watson in the division.
Right.
And look at before we keep talking, I just want to shout out Dwayne Haskins.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
Very, very sad. I didn't get to talk to you guys about it. That was very hard. Especially he was out in Florida training with Trubisky, and he was trying to get better, and just cherish every moment. So rest in peace, Dwayne.
Indeed.
Yes.
Prayers to him and his family. Yep.
That's a tough one because Dwayne is a Maryland native, so definitely felt in this area too. So
yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And shout out to Lamar Jackson. I might not like the Ravens fan, but man, was he was in somebody's ass about what they were tweeting about.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Schefter, he jumped in Schefter.
Yeah, respect. I might not like Lamar Jackson as playing against him, but mad respect for him. Mad respect.
No doubt. But look, man, that's funny because Play's been telling you about Schefter for years, and all he does every year is just prove how much of a scumbag he is.
Yeah. Repeatedly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
But hey, this is the pick for you guys right here. Seattle at 9.
Malik.
If Jordan Davis doesn't go here, welcome him to Baltimore.
Let me tell you something, man. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Calvin Ridley when he comes back. Those are some weapons. Those are some weapons, man.
That's if Ridley stays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were trying to trade him.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna keep him around.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Even without Ridley, That's Pitts, if Drake London turns out to be really good, which I think he will. Oh man!
And if they get a quarterback,
they've got a quarterback.
They got Mariota.
I'm not going to stand for the Marcus Mariota hate and slander on my show. It's not going to happen.
Oh, you mean Vince Young 2.0?
God damn it! Both of y'all take it to the Discord. All right, not here.
Not here. I'm sorry.
Or at least wait till Ferris shows up so it's even.
Nobody likes Mariota.
Everyone.
What's up, Deshaun? Deshaun's here too. Yeah. Mariota is
this Deshaun that's in the league?
Yes.
Yeah,
Deshaun, I know you see my trade offers, bro.
I know you're not talking.
I respond.
Mike,
I
I
respond.
sent you a counter. You didn't respond.
This Deshaun right here.
The champion.
Champion. The
Okay,
champion.
that's the champion.
Deshaun.
I respect the champ, but I know he see my
what?
my offers, and he don't counter. He don't say nothing.
Come
on,
know you
bro.
ain't talking, Mike.
Yeah, I respond.
You didn't respond already.
Eventually,
I do get to it. Yeah.
What's up, Shaheen? Shaheen, are you up late, sir?
Charles Cross. Charles Cross is the Seahawks pick.
God,
Charles Cross. Yes.
I don't like that.
That's excellent for Seattle, man.
Oh yes, for Seattle, but not for us,
Bro. Hendo.
Yeah, I got you, champ.
Kyle Hamilton or move back for Davis. That's gonna be the move, man.
Garrett.
They gonna move back. They're gonna take Davis right at 14.
Garrett, Diamonds and Pearls, Jerry Curl, Wilson. I'm telling you.
All right, man.
You can sense it in here. Can you feel it, Suge? How tense the Ravens fans are getting with every pick.
It's always
look, I'm at peace.
They are sweating worse than a hooker in a freaking church. They are freaking out right now.
Oh man, like it's just another Brandon Williams. Like you're fine.
Yeah, you guys love Brandon Williams.
You know
I remember one show we had an argument with everybody in the chat about Brandon Williams, and they were telling us how we couldn't move on from him because he was too good. Who else is going to stop the run in the league? Who else are we going to get to stop the run?
No team in the NFL is able to stop the run without Brandon Williams.
Speaking of Brandon, what's up, OTR Brandon?
Oh, I'm texting him.
Mikey, I found him. There he is. He's right there.
I was just texting him as we speak.
There we go.
How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you feeling about those Giants picks, man? It looked like a pretty good night.
I'm not watching until they start winning games.
Oh, wow. No, I was going to say, OTR Brandon is a Giants fan. So we have a Giants correspondent in here. We got Steelers correspondent in here. All right. So, so how do you feel? But how you feel about the picks? Thibodeau and who was it? Cross?
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of the predictions were saying. So I mean, yeah, we need both. So
yeah, I thought they had
hopefully it works out.
Any thoughts on Daniel Jones? Are the Giants not picking up Daniel Jones's 5th-year option?
I mean, you gotta keep. That's just business. I still like Daniel Jones. I know a lot of people don't. I still like him.
Okay.
I think that was the smart thing to do, right? Because hey, they're giving him the shot, right? They're building it around him. They're building up the O-line. They've got the weapons there. If he plays really well, they were gonna extend him after this season anyway. And if he doesn't play really well and they decide they got to move on, now they don't have that guaranteed money after the season.
Exactly. These aren't the folks that drafted him. So, they're like, look, we like you. We're going to give you a shot. You don't work out. Peace. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. 25 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. So if you're in any one of those places, especially Twitch, man, we gotta get our Twitch game up. All right. Go over there and hit that follow button over there. All right. And if you're on any kind of social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at LBHT shows where you can find us. And then look, see, just like Suge did right there, just like that. Okay. You go right over there, you hit that follow.
Rodney, you know what that emote is?
Did
you see the emote? Look at that emote. Real good.
Emote, let's see.
I can't.
What does it say? It says shut up. Who is that?
Look at it. It's Ferris.
That's Ferris. Is this Ferris?
It is Ferris.
It's terrible.
All right. Also, if you are looking for the super chat, we don't do super chats on this channel, but there are two alternatives to the super chat. Right there is the first one, $ LBHT show. That is our Cash App. Also, that pin link that you see in the comment, that'll take you to our stream elements. Both places you leave your donation, leave your comment, and you'll get a nice little message right here next to my face. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. And right below Mr. OTR Brandon is where you can find our Patreon, patreon.com/LBHT show. We got 2 tiers, the $3 tier and the $10 tier.
Well, no, we've got extra tiers now.
Oh, breaking news.
The $3 tier will get you into our NFL Pick'em League that we do every season. Don't reach for it, Mike. God damn it, man.
Here we go.
So you get the custom LBHT trophy. The $10 tier will get you into our fantasy football league every year where we give out a custom championship belt. The $10 tier will also allow you to request specific content, articles or videos on any topics that you want. We'll produce that. Both will get you into our overtime show that we do every week on Wednesday after our live show, and they'll both actually get you into the Discord channel as well. But we did just add a couple of tiers for our Ring Kings podcast, which we're just getting started with that. We just kind of launched those tiers today. One of the giveaways, we do the coins. I know, Jose, you got your coin there. That's the crew coin
right
we wanted
here.
to do a giveaway for Ring Kings as well. And what we've got, if you've seen the channel, we did a series of videos on our top 25 boxes of all time.
Yes.
So we actually got a custom set of poker cards featuring all 25 of those fighters. And those will be coming with the $10 tier on Ring Kings. So, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go ahead and search up Ring Kings podcast on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. We just crossed 100 subscribers. So Mike is getting into UFC now.
Right.
And if you enjoy the content, go ahead and think about subscribing as well. And that's at the same patreon.com/LBHT show.
There you go. All kinds of good stuff right there. All right. And what we got? Who is the pick in? Who's up?
They're still doing Charles Cross, but the Jets are up.
Jets are up. Okay.
Yeah, the Jets are on. They announced Charles Cross. They're slowing down now.
Okay. All right. They said, hey, we got to give our sponsors a chance to advertise, so you guys need to slow it down a little bit. But so far, I like the pace. Okay. If I had to grade this draft so far, they're getting the A. They're moving right along. We need to keep this
Shefty
going.
and Rappaport, man, they must have strict orders.
They
not tip the picks because they are behind on the picks.
They are not tweeting. Yeah, they're just. And my man Jason Lockenfoy ain't tweeting about it either.
Yeah, they on strict orders here, buddy.
Cross look like that big dude that be dancing on social media.
No.
What's his name? Groovin something.
Yeah, he'll be pop locking and shit.
They done already put out a spaces talking about the G-men are back.
Yeah, slow your roll, y'all. Let's win some games first.
Wow, man! Like I remember you from last year. It seems like you've been humbled in the last 365. What happened?
I have the same outlook every year. Like I didn't make any predictions on number of wins unless y'all cornered me into doing it. And because it's the NFL, you never know. Your roster could be stacked. Y'all go 3-13 without 3-14.
Listen,
you never know.
In Carolina.
There was a time where Brandon would go Super Saiyan Giants fan on us. Back in the Odell days, you could not tell him anything when they had Odell and they just drafted Saquon. Okay?
Oh hell no!
He'd be stomping his feet.
Hell no!
We got Odell. One of the greatest players ever.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, just Aloe. Don't say that.
He said it already, man.
I think it might be Garrett Wilson. Oh no!
I mean, okay, then we
Garrett
just had to get Jameis. We just had to get Jameis. It's okay.
Yeah.
Jameson.
Jameson. Yes, Will.
Jameson Williams.
Well,
That's my favorite receiver.
In my defense, Odell did have
He was amazing.
best rookie wide receiver season of all time.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
you weren't too
got
far off
ruled.
in your analysis of Odell. He went from one bad situation to a worse situation, and then finally he got his ring. And look who is here, man. We are having an off the record reunion.
Whoa, Quan!
What's going on, Quan?
What is going on? Listen.
What's up,
OTR
fellas?
Mike, OTR Quan, OTR Brandon. If you don't know what that OTR stands for, that is off the record. Off the record podcast.
Somebody that I think it is King asked yesterday if that means on the road. Am I a trucker? No, it means off the record.
On the road.
Yeah, it's Garrett Wilson to the Jets.
All right. And we got another guest in here, Mr. Caleb. What's going on?
You probably can't tell me he's a big time Eagles fan.
All right, so Quan is a Washington Commanders fan. Caleb is a Dallas Cowboys fan. Brandon is a New York Giants fan. Shug is a Steelers fan. So we are getting we're getting some takes from other fan bases right now. All right, yes. You got the terrible towel right there.
Pretty interesting. Thank you guys.
Too many offensive linemen going.
Hey, thanks for coming on, Quan. Indeed. Shaheen says, if you guys had to choose between Duffy and Davis, who would you choose at 14? I would choose Trey back.
Neither.
But luckily,
I don't want either one of
they
them.
won't have to choose between those two. There are way more than two players left at 14.
Yeah.
So Garrett just got picked by the Jets, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
That's a good pick, man.
Was it the hands or was it the hands or because of the Jerry curl? I don't know.
I was won't get off of Garrett, man. Like
you know the last time I saw a Jerry curl? It's been about 30-something years.
Yeah,
30-something years ago, man.
No, right now is the last time you saw it.
Yeah.
I like the pick, man. I like the pick. I think he's
Look, interesting suit he's got going on there too.
The Commander's up, right?
Yeah, we up there.
Okay, Quan.
Let's
the
see.
Commander's up.
And with the Washington, with the 11th pick, the Washington Commanders pick Casely Hayford,
punter
from the University of I don't know where, Utah.
So Quan,
Oh, no.
who do you want to see them get? What are the needs of the Commanders?
We need a receiver. Well, yeah, I know, right? What don't we need? But I'm thinking we're gonna go receiver. I thought we was gonna get Drizzy, but I just see he got picked by the Falcons. So
y'all need pass rush.
Yeah, no, we got Chase. We're good.
Well, like what? Another year, right?
I'm gonna tell you what you always tell me when somebody gets hurt. He's gimped up.
Man, I'm looking. I don't know.
They are trading back, Quan.
Are they
serious?
Trading back? For 11.
They trade. Okay, what's the pick for?
Please not Baltimore.
They just all I saw is that they're trading back. That's all they've kind of reported yet. Let's see.
Okay.
Baltimore.
Stop it.
Who you gonna move for at this point?
They traded up to get Davis.
Who? Malik Willis?
Come on, Just Alou. Come on, Just Alou.
I would start cracking up if they traded up to get Jordan Davis.
That would.
The Saints. See that was our trade back partner right there.
It's the Saints.
Yep. Malik Willis. Yep.
Malik Willis.
They traded back with the Saints.
Yes, they did.
So I think
it's about to be.
You think this is Willis?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or Pickett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was just reading an
this
article
is-
that said they weren't really interested in QB.
I think this is wide receiver
We'll
here.
see. Could
You
be.
gotta go. Yeah.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams or who? Olave's still out there, right?
Olave is
Yeah.
Jameson. Yeah, I mean everybody but London and Garrett Wilson is still there.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
I hope it's not a quarterback, though. I don't want to see that.
Of course you don't, Baker. Of course you don't, Baker.
Hey,
Hindu, who would you offer for this pick? What would you offer? What would you have offered for the Commanders pick here?
First of all, it's Hindu.
2/3 and a sixth.
They called you Hindu.
Yeah, it's Hindu. It's Hindu. It's Hindu like the drink.
Oh, Hindu. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Good. I'd have slid a fourth in there too.
That was my Baltimore accent. That was my Baltimore accent.
You bought away.
Hindu.
That is facts, though. People do say that.
So I'm trying to figure out what was the whole purpose of us trading.
Well, you probably got 2 first-round picks now. I imagine. I haven't seen the trade details yet.
Well, I mean, where are you picking? 11th?
We were 11th.
Yeah. Yep.
Because the Saints are picking in the teens. I don't think
16th and 19th.
So which pick did they get? If it's 16th, it's not that far back.
It might have been 2. You might have got both picks.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
see
updating it now.
Not to go that's not far enough. I don't think.
Let's see if Schefter is
Listen,
allowed to report that.
It's probably
Jimmy
a third round pick,
Johnson does not actually determine the value of picks. All right. If they said give us both or you can't move up, then
yeah.
Damn, these dudes are slacking, bro.
Matt Thomas says 16, 3rd, and 4th. Yeah, that sounds about right. So you got a 3rd and 4th round pick to move back. You went back 5 spots.
So we got wait. We got a 16th, a 3rd, and a 4th.
Yeah, you move back to 6.
First, a 3rd, a 4th.
Yeah. You moved back to 16 and then picked up another 3rd and a 4th.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have been mad if the Giants had moved back to get two ones though. Who had 2 1s? Somebody had
a lot of people have 2 1s.
All of them had 2 1s.
Half the league.
Yeah.
At one point, Philly had 3.
That should have been the first clue that this draft class isn't great. The number of teams who are willing to trade out the first round.
Hey, what's up, Evil Lamar? Thanks for coming through, man.
Evil Lamar.
Yeah. DeAndre Thomas in the house. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. We seen some faces we ain't seen in the chat in a while. Sancho Mack came through. Free Indeed came through. Okay. Deshaun made an appearance. That's what I'm talking about. Donovan Sales.
I hope you're looking at the sleeper app, Mike. Mr. I respond. Man. Ridiculous.
Hey.
Gonna come on air and call somebody out for not responding to trades.
I do respond. Now, my man Deshaun, I think my offer to Deshaun timed out one time. It was on there so long.
Well, you got to change it.
Just went away.
Well, Deshaun did say he just figured out how to use the app today.
That app is ridiculously hard to use.
It is not that hard to use. Y'all just
it's confusing. But once you get it, it's a good app though. But you gotta
y'all old as hell.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Man.
Pick is in.
Yeah. So at this point, a couple picks away. What are y'all feeling for Baltimore with the way the draft is falling?
Williams.
Okay, but is that I know that's what you want, but what do you think is actually going to happen?
Hamilton.
You know what?
There,
stop.
Hamilton, if he's there. Now, the Saints were one of my trade back partners that I had in mind. So that kind of switches that because they still have another pick, so they could move back.
Olave is the pick for New Orleans.
Olave, see, yeah. They wanted okay.
They giving. Hey, you might want to hold on to Jameis now, B. They giving Jameis all the weapons.
Oh, I did hold on to Jameis. I'm good. I got 3 quarterbacks.
And he got Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm
for the Dunbar coach.
I'm really interested to see who we're trying to get now because I thought we was going to try to get Olave, one of those 3 receivers, and now
y'all get Washington's going to get Hamilton.
Yep, you called it just Allo. Chris Olave for the Saints.
Are you?
I don't think he drops past. I don't think he drops to 16.
Who?
Hamilton.
Yo, he will not get past Baltimore. I promise you.
He will get past Baltimore.
Watch.
Man,
They love
if we draft a safety after all that money we put in the secondary, I'm done.
They love Notre Dame guys.
They do. But
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame guys don't.
I'm going to say O-line, guys. I'm going to say O-line. Look.
Well,
Kenyon Green is going to be the pick.
You're going to say Trevor Penning?
I'm going to say Kenyon Green.
I hope not.
That'd be even worse.
What?
Yeah,
Kenyon Green?
No, Trevor Penning.
Oh.
I can't hate on that pick though. You get two more picks.
As much as I seen a tackle last year, y'all need to draft offensive line.
Yeah,
if there's one there.
But the top tackles are all gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're gone.
The Lions have traded up
what's the
to
name
pick 12.
already?
Damn, the Lions moved back in.
Damn, the Lions moved back in. Oh, they're going Malik, man.
Quarterback.
They're probably going quarterback.
Yeah, they're going Malik.
That sucks.
I
hope it's Pickett.
And then they're going to trade Jared Goff to Carolina.
Oh,
I mean, anybody but Baker is what I said, right? So that's
Josh Rosen.
So B, you'll take
Rosen?
Baker over Jared.
You said what?
You'll take Baker over Jared.
Over Jared? No,
yeah.
no, I don't want Baker. Period. I'll take anybody over Baker.
Josh Rosen.
Anybody you can name.
Josh Rosen.
Anybody you can name.
You know what Josh Rosen will get me? Josh Rosen will get me a number 1 pick in CJ Stroud next year. You know what Baker's going to get me? To stop watching Carolina.
7-10.
What about Joe Flacco?
No, there's still another tackle left.
Somebody want him?
Nah, no Trevor Penning.
Yeah, Penning. You take Penning at 14. You reached there.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
So Detroit moved up, huh?
Yeah.
Or moved back into the first round.
What is Eckler doing?
Well, Detroit had pick 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wonder what they gave up.
And 33.
I guess it's 32 and 33 then.
32 and 34.
Oh no, it's not Malik. Oh no.
Who is it?
Hendo, I'm sorry. It's
What?
Jameson Williams to Detroit.
Who?
What?
What?
Jameson Williams to the Lions.
Why Hendo, don't get upset, bro. They weren't gonna take him anyway. He could have fell into their lap.
He could have fell to them in the second round and they weren't.
His plane could have accidentally landed in Baltimore instead of New York.
I just want to point out.
He could get on stage and be like, I wouldn't sign with anybody but Baltimore, and they wouldn't take him.
I just want to point out. This is exactly what me and B keep talking about when people say, "Oh, the draft is deep at this position. It's deep. It's deep at wide receiver. We can wait until the second or third round." You see how fast these wide receivers are going off the board. Teams are trading up to get them.
A deep class means they all go early. It doesn't mean they last till later.
Hey, for all you George Pickens fans out there, you think he's gonna be there in the second round when we pick?
Nope.
No.
So
Detroit traded up to 12 to take Jameson Williams, and now 13 is on the clock. I'm not even sure who 13 is here. Let me check.
Houston.
There you go.
Houston.
So no. So okay. Yeah, it was Minnesota traded out with Detroit.
They traded out.
Houston's on the clock, and then Baltimore.
The Lions got the 12th pick and 46th pick for 32, 34, and 66 for that deal.
Wow. Hey, Mike. So I didn't want them to necessarily draft Williams. I just wanted him to be on the board just to see where they would go.
Oh yeah. And
they were going to take him.
You know they was going to skip over him.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait till my my Kyle Hamilton pick.
Sir. No, sir. Don't you do it.
Yo, Kyle Hamilton's a beast, y'all. Irish.
He is. But we just paid a safety $70 million.
Yeah.
They're gonna take him unless he gets taken right here.
We put over $200 million into our secondary. No. Go somewhere else.
This draft is really moving fast. I'm like happy about that.
Yes.
I'm not happy anymore.
A+ for the speed of this draft.
They heard the complaints.
Well, on my TV, I'm still watching the Saints play.
But y'all didn't win anything, though, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know already.
BCs who play at the Ohio State University. Yeah. Look.
Nope.
Well, they still got the talent.
Do they?
do. At wide receiver, yes, they do.
Don't be nervous, Raven Ron. We know what's happening. We know what's happening, buddy.
Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson's gonna be our pick.
It could be Jermaine.
Man, I was listening to a Spaces from two people I really respect in the Twitter Spaces. Our guy Four Verts, Charles McDonald, and Eustace Mosqueda, and neither one of them like Jermaine Johnson. Not in the first round. They don't think he's a first round. He's a first round pick. They named a few edge rushers and Justice Eustace or Justice. I think it's Justice Mosqueda. Justice he used to chart edge rushers. He used to have this whole charting system. He hasn't put it out in a while.
Force players.
Yeah, force players. Yeah, he named a few edge rushers that he would take for Jermaine Johnson. So I know there's a lot of Jermaine Johnson's fans out there. I know if we got him, they'd be happy. I'm just telling you what these two guys think about him, and these are guys that I really respect their eval on players. So
I want offense.
Yeah, me too.
I want offense.
Who are they showing in the war room?
I can feel a trade back coming, man.
Now,
there's more value later on in the draft.
What if they move out of the first?
Eagles just moved up to 13.
If they move out of the first, we're gonna have like 15 picks.
The Eagles jumped to 13. So I guess maybe Baltimore was going to go receiver, and now they're all going to be gone.
Jeez.
Yep.
Because the talk was Jameson Williams was going to Philly.
Yep. Ravens get Hamilton. Stop it. Stop.
Are we taking George Pickens at 14?
No.
If they're playing what's the draft wide receiver, look, you failed. You had a chance to sign a wide receiver. You had a chance to trade for a wide receiver. If you thought we'll get one in the draft, this is why the Ravens keep losing out on talent, because you just keep misreading the room. Like
they haven't failed yet. There's still receivers available.
No, not game-changing ones like the ones that
there's still some good ones. There are, but nobody's gonna take at 14. I don't think.
Jaha Dotson.
Yeah, I like Dotson.
In the late 20s, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Well, no, you can't think that way, because the way these wide receivers are going off the board, he might go early. Yeah,
they may trade up. Yeah.
Don't worry about the number. Like, if you think he can play, you gotta get him.
Excuse me.
Christian Watson still out there.
Not a big fan of Treylon Burks, but he's still there. Yeah, Christian Watson, Sky Moore.
I like Christian Watson and Sky Moore. Yeah.
But yeah, they're going quick.
Yeah. Matt Thomas says that's why the Cooper trade for the Browns looks like a steal.
Wait,
that was a good move.
Wait, who do?
Yeah.
They are so far behind on the broadcast already.
Yes, they are.
The Lions pick is in just now on the broadcast.
Right. I'm looking at Aaron Rappaport. I'm confused. So they did take Jameson Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, how come Mel Kiper's hair hasn't changed in like 30 years?
So Philly might have jumped up. Philly might take Kyle, right?
They could,
no,
but
they need a receiver.
They're about to take Treylon Burks or something.
Yeah, you're right. Just Allo says Jose, Ravens don't believe in giving up assets for anyone or anything. Yeah, they don't, and they don't believe in really acquiring talent, because in order to get talent, you have to give up something of value, and they think they can go and get bargain players. You get bargain players, you get what you pay for, right?
Got Lamar
Average.
Jackson.
Yeah, they got lucky there. That's all that was.
They did. Oh my god,
that was nothing but luck.
They got that quarterback subsidized by racism.
Yes.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Well, look, they were that close to losing me as a fan. Jose will tell you I was rage texting him when they took Hayden Hurst. Like,
Paul was sitting right next to me during that draft. We drafted Hayden Hurst. Paul was sitting right there in the room with me. I was just like,
bro, I'm
you
done.
You might have to go.
Yeah,
you might have to go.
Yeah, I'm done.
Shaheen says, do you want Jermaine Johnson or trade down, Jose? My pick is trade down. It's not one or the other. Like, we can make another pick there. I like Tyler Lindenbaum. If we get Tyler Lindenbaum, I'll be happy with that pick. Or Kenyon Green. Yep. I like Kenyon Green. I know people are like, oh, yeah, he's
Or
not
Trevor
worth
Penning,
right
because
there.
that's who they want.
I don't want Trevor Penning.
Stop.
Or
We don't want Trevor
Davis,
Penning.
because that's also who they want. It's gonna be. They're gonna get there and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe both our guys are here. Get me the coin. Let's flip it."
Like, nah, forget it. Just go defense.
But hey, is there any way that we can also trade up to 15 so we can get them both?
NDT Sports says EDC is the worst GM on planet Earth. I know around this time last year when we were hinting that EDC may not be all that. Whew, the heat in the room, boy. It was hot. All we said was stop saying an EDC we trust. He doesn't deserve that yet.
The Eagles are taking Jordan Davis. Thank you, Jesus.
They took Baltimore's guy.
We're definitely trading back now.
No, we get here's Kyle Hamilton. Yo, they're doing backflips that he's available, yo.
Please let this be true, please.
Or McDuffie is still there. They like him too.
They do. They're going to tell you they got exactly who they want. It's funny how every team gets exactly who they want.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Every year they say, yeah, he felt right to us. I couldn't believe it.
For them to move up, for the Eagles to move up to get Davis, that means the Ravens were going to take him.
Yeah,
absolutely. I knew that already.
Thank goodness.
Man, they're gonna have Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham,
and it still ain't gonna mean a damn thing.
They were a playoff team last year. I think they're gonna beat again.
Watch Jordan Davis ball out. He gonna be the next one Sapp. Watch.
No, yeah.
And then we're gonna be like, damn. See, that's why we should have got him.
I'll be the first one saying it. We should have traded up. He was right there.
Kyle Hamilton's coming down the pike. Or Trent. At this point, give me Hamilton over McDuffie. I'll take Hamilton over McDuffie at this point.
What if Hamilton becomes the next Ed Reed? You still gonna be mad that they took him?
Well, here's the thing. Like,
is Lamar still running for his life?
What was I saying? Ed Reed wouldn't have the same kind of impact in the NFL today that Ed Reed had when he was playing. You know what I mean? With the receivers gone and the top tackles gone, taking Kyle Hamilton right here is fine. But it's just that they should have been more aggressive in moving up and filling more important needs. Baltimore's favorite thing to do is invest, really valuable resources in really lower value positions, like safety, like nose tackle, like off ball linebacker. They love it. Running back. Why were you talking to Melvin Gordon? It's just they love stocking up. Tight end. Why do you have 2 top 15 paid tight ends? One of them can't even catch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And shout out to Attitude Pop. Man, the growth of Attitude Pop from last year to now is, you talk about a transformation. This man would flood our chat with the same message just to ensure that we would read it. Now he's being cordial. He's being polite, waiting his turn. He says, bruh, I feel bad for Jameson. He got Jared Goff throwing to him, but next year they can get Bryce Young, but they're going to waste career like Megatron. He's going to ball and put numbers up for nothing. We'll see, man. Look, I hear you because, that organization, doesn't look like they're going anywhere. I don't think that coach is going to do anything. Will they get a quarterback next year? I don't know. Everybody's trying to get Bryce Young. So who else are they looking at? In case
not everybody. I'm trying to get some.
Oh, well, there you go. Sancho Max says, I've been saying he's overrated talking about EDC since 2020. Looks like I was right. Next, John needs to go with Giro. Hey, I hear you.
Yep.
I hear you. Adit Mahmood is in the house. What's up, Adit? He says Kyle Hamilton is still available. We were just talking about it. Mikey thinks that's the pick.
Well, who do you want here, Hendo?
Tackle.
You want Trevor Penning?
No. Isn't Kenyon Green still out there?
You got Kenyon Green. You got the dude Ryman.
Tyler Smith from Tulsa.
Yeah, I'll take Tyler Smith or Kenyon Green.
I would take Linderbaum.
I'll take him too. I'll take Linderbaum too.
I got a feeling we're going to go that route. We're going to get one of those 3.
Yeah, well, because you guys, you guys just brought in You brought in Norwell, didn't you? Andrew Norwell.
They let Sheriff go and they brought in
Yeah,
Norwell.
yeah, Norwell,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. That's a good move. That's a good move. What are your tackle situations looking like?
We have the cat we got from Texas last year. Whack. Let's see who else.
Charles Leno.
Yeah, Leno. Leno is he's all right, so. But I mean,
they need tackles.
Hey, you know what, Quan? I'm glad you're here. So Quan is a Commanders fan, right? They used to have Trent Williams there. Can you speak to the Ravens fan base a little bit about what happened there? Why he's playing for San Francisco now, and by far the most dominant tackle in the league. Tell us what happened. How did you guys let him go?
Wasn't trying to pay him. He wanted, he wanted to be paid top, tackle money. We wasn't trying to pay him that he felt like he was, and yeah, he was the top tackle. Still the top tackle. You know what I'm saying? And
we didn't want to pay him, and he was that guy.
He was that guy. So he has to go get his money.
Did he have a few injuries? Did he miss some time playing?
He had a cancer scare.
Yeah,
he had a cancer scare. Missed a little time.
I don't really think he missed a little time then, but I mean, as far as what he's brought, to the organization, I mean, he's by far the top alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like next to like Chris Samuels and all the other go hard players that Washington has somewhat had, but yeah, by far Trent Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a man amongst boys.
Yes. A little cautionary tale for all you guys that want to get rid of Ryan Stanley. That's all I'm saying.
And don't also forget he can dunk one-handed too. So
yeah,
I see him.
Listen, that play that San Francisco runs when they put him in motion, is the most impressive, scary, all of the above I've ever seen. Like,
I don't like watching that highlight, man.
Yo, dude,
I don't like watching
somebody that size moving that fast, coming at you full speed. What you supposed to do to that? I'm laying on. I'm laying down. I tripped.
I saw those equations when I was in high school. That feels bad.
Yes, they show it.
What I tell you? What I tell you? This is why
Mikey called it.
Mikey
called it.
This is why I am the Pick'em champion.
Mikey called it. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens.
This is why I am the Pick'em champion, because I know my team, and I know they like Notre Dame guys, and I know they like safety 6'4" guys who can, bruh.
And I can tell you already, they're gonna say, oh, let's get some instant reactions. Keenan Ricketts, what's up, Keenan? He says, bro,
what?
Good Lord. yeah.
EDC is doing backflips right now. This is what he wanted.
Yeah. So y'all don't like the Hamilton pick?
No.
They just paid us.
Can Kyle Hamilton? Can he block?
I'll say this.
Like, I don't like the pick.
I'm not a Ravens fan, but like I said a few minutes ago, with the top tackles gone, the top wide receivers gone. Yes, they should have been more aggressive in moving up and getting one of those guys, but they sat. Like Danny said, they sat on their ass. So at 14, it's hard to trade back because nobody wants to trade up. There's nothing to trade up for.
Yeah.
Kyle Hamilton's a good pick right there.
It's not. It is a good pick there. It is a good pick there, right? And it's a good value pick because some people had top 5, top 7, top 10 grades.
Top player in the class.
Yeah. So from that standpoint, right?
Yeah.
But like you guys said, we have other needs, and if I don't know. I just feel like when we said yesterday, they had the chance to move up and be aggressive, and they didn't.
Now, here's the thing. Kyle Hamilton, again, may be the top player in the class. I think everybody agrees that he's a very good prospect there at safety, right?
Yes.
If they take some of those picks, move back into the late first and get George Pickens, are you still mad?
No, actually, you know what? That's my dark horse. Actually, I'm praying to God that for some particular reason, the football gods shine down on the Commanders right now, and we get George Pickens.
Ron don't want that kind of attitude, man.
Ron better look. Ron ass about to be out the door. He better be trying to score some touchdowns in the damn red zone.
No, I mean,
you don't know about Ron
wins
Rivera.
7-6,
Ron does not
7-6.
believe in touchdowns. He likes to win games 3-0 or 6-3. That's what was the score?
If we could win 7-6, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Ron's a great guy, but like, I mean, just wake up, man.
I know.
What's up, SB Cam? He says trash pick. I want offense. How boring. Ravens love boring.
All right. So when he gets like 8 interceptions and he gets like 90 tackles as a strong safety, you're gonna say the same thing then?
You having a heart attack?
And Lamar misses 10 games because they don't block for him. Yes.
I got you.
Because the thing is this: he could be an amazing player, but the defense is never going to be called upon to actually win games. It's never going to be on a defensive shoulder to win games. It's always going to be on Lamar's shoulder.
Nah, but he's a ball hog though. He forces turnovers, Joe.
Yeah,
nice player. Nice player. How does that help? How does that help Lamar?
Okay, but you see what? But this is what happens when you have
but who's going to protect Lamar?
Yeah, I'm what I'm saying, but this is when you have ownership and you have GMs. You see, Baltimore's been predicated off defense. So, like, when you still have those old dinosaurs at the end, you know what I mean, that are still back in 1996, that, still they believe in defense, that's the route they're going to go.
Yeah,
you're
right. You're right.
Which you're right, and we always discuss this. NFL now is high-powered offense. You got to score points. You got to have, you got to put your money in the offense.
This is the point where you have to sit back and wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Endo.
No, I'm sorry. Aquan, we're just going to not throw at him. We're going to throw in the other direction. Eliminate it from the game.
Just take him
eliminate it.
Somebody said
the game.
This is where you got to sit back and wait, because in 2018 you took a tight end, and everybody was really angry until 13 picks later when you got the franchise quarterback. You got to wait and see how this is the one thing I don't like about them separating the draft out into 3 days. The draft is a whole, it's a whole unit. It's like the offensive line, right? It's the whole thing. So you got to wait and see what else happens. If they come back and if they go out after the draft and sign J.C. Treader, they draft a guard in the second round, or George Pickens in the second round and go O-line, guard in the third round. Yeah, they'll be fine, and they'll have a great playmaker on defense, which is how you need to build defense in 2022. You need playmakers, not just a bunch of not 11 Josh Bynes. Right, you got to have guys who can make difference-making plays. I think they got that. So we just got to wait and see if they come back and are more aggressive on the offensive side. The rest of the
be aggressive. They still got a chance to move back in. They talked of being aggressive. We'll see if they move back. It's not a bad pick, and I don't want to sound like it's just not a need. And when it's not a need, we aren't in the. We used to be. That team that you talk about, Quan, we used to be that team where we could draft best player available, right? And that would have been that type of pick back in the day. Okay, he's the best player on the board. Some people have him as the best player on the entire board, right? Not just left, the best prospect. So it would have been a good pick in that regard. It just wasn't a need right now. And that's why you're going to have some people that's upset about it. But it's not a bad pick. And at that point, to get that type of value, it's good. But it's not a need. And therefore, we'll see. We got a Lamborghini, right? We got a Lamborghini in the garage, and we putting 89. Garage. We putting unleaded 89 gas in it. It's just not helping it out. So
giving it that 5W oil.
Yeah, man. We gotta tune it up.
Y'all got y'all got JK coming back. You got Mark Andrews. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
look at that pause. He's like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not like it's a bare covered, and you still got the rest of the draft.
You got JK coming back off an ACL injury.
How many? Yeah. Okay, outside.
I'd rather have y'all roster right now than the one that we have. Shit, God, I'd rather have Lamar.
Listen, Brandon, Quan, Caleb, Suge, like you guys are not Ravens fans. Like if you saw the Ravens on your schedule outside of Lamar, who are you looking at saying, man, we got a game plan for that guy. We gotta watch out for him.
Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins in your defense. Yeah. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, so we got to watch out for everything.
Okay. And on top of that, you still got to give Bateman some, get him a little room. See how he.
So you think Dobbins is like that?
We haven't seen.
I think Dobbins.
Nobody game plan.
Well, we don't know. we don't know, what he's going to come back and be. But the reports say he's going to come back and be healthy like he was before. And he looked good to me in college. And the 1 or 2 carries he had in the pros looked damn good to me. So I think, if he's healthy.
Okay, fair enough.
And nobody game planning for J.K. Dobbins.
Nobody.
I think J.K.'s whack. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm not going to say that.
All right.
Go that far with it.
You can go to another running back. You can go to you can get you a like.
The Ravens have traded Hollywood Brown to the Arizona Cardinals.
So you want to make my day even worse?
what?
Yeah,
Don't say that.
For real? Hollywood is gone.
Dang, y'all traded Hollywood,
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of Ravens says I see you shitting on Hollywood.
man. I'll give you a standing ovation. I'm out.
So that makes us not getting a wide receiver even worse.
It depends on what they traded him for, right?
Yo, now that's whack. That's whack.
Whoa. Somebody better check on
All
Lamar.
the top wide receivers.
They ain't get Lamar to sign that contract yet.
That was Lamar's guy.
Lamar's going to Miami tonight.
That was his dude. That was his guy. That was his go-to.
I tell you what, we'll give you.
Oh, yo,
we'll give you Daniel Jones for Lamar right now.
Yo, how you trade Hollywood, yo?
Because they don't want to pay.
We have the worst.
Where is Buck, Mac Thomas? Where is Buck?
I would have got.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's in here.
Yo, they traded. Yo, I don't get that. I don't get.
They traded him. They traded him. And they traded him and pick 100 for pick 23.
There you go.
Okay.
Look at. I'm just telling you right now. I'm so happy that the Ravens fans are miserable.
That's our third round. That's our second third round pick.
Yeah, that's
so then if you draft the pinning guy there, the Pennington guy there, whatever the hell his name.
They're gonna get.
That's got to be George Pickens.
It's got to be Lindenball.
The guy we played.
Pickens.
You would think
you would rather Pickens than a tackle. Y'all just up here saying you can't protect Lamar.
No, we lost
a good tackle. We want a good tackle, not Trevor Penning.
Yeah.
If they get Kenyon Green there, I'm good with that.
Well, Penning seems like a great run blocker. And right now, your best weapons are runners.
Shout out to Anonymous. Says Mr. Jackson is done with Baltimore. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, he may be.
But no, they have to replace Hollywood now. Like I've been saying that they needed to trade Hollywood because his contract is getting ready to come up, and he's not worth the money that he's going to demand. He's going to get over $20 million a year easy. So he's not worth that. You have to move him. They should have taken a wide receiver at 14, but all the top wide receivers were gone because they were complacent. But now you have to go and get that kind of second wave of receivers like Christian Watson, George Pickens, or somebody like that. And like I said, J.C. Treader is still available. I know that they don't like people who are involved with the union, but you got to get over it, okay? Because you got to win some games, and you got to focus on offense the rest of the draft.
Yeah, but this is why I'm going to rant. Hold on a second. My bad, Quan. I'm going to rant a little bit. This is exactly why.
Kenyon Green is gone. I'm sorry. Houston just took Kenyon Green.
Wow.
Yeah. Just go ahead and add that into your rant.
But this is why I was ranting so much about us not making a move in free agency or making a trade for any of these players, because you already said you don't want Hollywood, right? Like you're going to pick up his 5th-year option. Like, we already knew they weren't going to pay him what he's going to ask for. So you don't want him around. That means you're down a wide receiver, right? Okay, you like the potential of Bateman. Cool. You like Bateman. That's one guy. He still has to prove it. Duvernay is a special teamer. Prochet, we ain't going to talk about him, right? Like you have a need at wide receiver. Sammy Watkins, he did nothing here, and he's gone anyway. You have a need at wide receiver. People come out saying it's not a need. It's not a need. It's absolutely a need. They never wanted him. They knew they were going to get rid of him. You should have been more aggressive getting a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, man. Like, I know everybody's high on George Pickens. Like, I mean, maybe he's that guy, but he's not. He's not Jameson Williams. He's not Chris Olave. He's not Garrett Wilson. He's not those guys. So I mean,
I was reading before his injury.
He's pretty good. I mean, I get that.
He could have been the top wide receiver if he hadn't got hurt.
Well, he actually.
I don't think he would have been.
Well, look, like and we can't go back to college because this is the pros and everything. I get that, but he was rated. He was the number 1 receiver coming out of high school. coming into Georgia. So like,
yeah, but there's a lot of guys who are rated real high coming out of high school.
Here go the Prochet jokes. Now. But we had James Prochet. Hold up, we got Prochet.
But George Pickens for sure can play, but they have to go receiver at 23 now. Like there's no choice.
Yeah, you got to.
They're taking a huge gamble. I mean, I think Ryan Stanley's going to be fine, but they're really banking on Ryan Stanley being healthy and Juwan James being healthy.
Yep.
And that's a huge gamble for Juwan James. He ain't played in 3 years.
They better be calling San Francisco about Debo.
Oh, I'm calling Best Nation is donation about Debo, but you ain't answering. How about you think San Francisco going to answer?
Listen. You better throw the kitchen stick at him. Like you better go ahead and.
Well, listen. I mean, that's what. So taking Pickens, like he's a good player, right?
It's a good question from Ezekiel Kage. Is he the best wide receiver at 23, Mikey?
Yeah,
right now, yeah, he is.
Listen, I like George Pickens. Hold up, is that his name?
Yeah,
George Pickens. You know who I want to keep thinking about? The one that played for the Rams. What was his name back in the day?
Isaac Bruce.
You're talking about the one who played for
Carl. You're talking about Carl Pickens.
Carl Pickens.
Carl Pickens. Okay.
But anyway, listen. I don't. I'm not really like. It's not that I'm not sold on him, but I'm all about impact day one players, right? Mm-hmm. And I think we watched all of them go off the board at that position already. And if you knew this was a move you were going to make, right?
Thank you.
You knew you weren't going to keep him. You should have been aggressive and moved up and got one of those dudes that you know from day one is going to come in and ball out, right?
Yes. Well, what if that 23rd pick is on its way to San Francisco?
Then I'm cool with that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you talking to San Francisco about Debo right now and this is a part of that move, I'm cool with that. I'm with it. Let's do it.
So
we can only react to what we're seeing in real time.
So my question to that is, right? Debo's going to get paid. He's going to get paid handsomely.
Yeah, you got to pay him.
All right. Then Lamar's going to get paid. And we all know he's going to get thrown the kitchen sink.
That's no question. Yeah. You got to pay him too. Yeah, you got to pay him.
So that's like
he's going to get paid by Miami.
The way it's looking,
chiming in for the first time in an hour to crap on Lamar staying in Baltimore.
Yeah, I know.
You got to pay. Yo,
sorry, you know what I'm doing.
The difference in every other team but ours is these teams out here spending money, man. Like we're not, and they're being aggressive. Like we aren't, and that's you get left behind like that.
Like we're saying, we gotta pay these players like that's a bad thing. Of course, you gotta pay them. You gotta pay them handsomely. They both should be the highest paid players at their position.
But Mike, we spent $70 million on a free safety.
So? Right. We said 70 and then drafted another safety.
And that's what everybody keeps saying.
And we got Chuck Clark. So like
wasted contract.
I mean, I don't know. Can they all play at the same time?
I don't know.
Chuck Clark needs to be on the move now. Like, so somebody said it earlier.
Like they can all play. It's fine.
No. Chuck Clark can't.
Y'all just hate. See, this is my thing. Y'all hate Chuck Clark, but you mad you just got a much better safety.
I don't hate Chuck Clark. One,
the rest of them hate Chuck Clark.
I'll take him.
But you didn't draft Kyle Hamilton to be a rotational player. You drafted him to be the starter.
Yeah,
right.
Chuck Clark's going to be a rotational player. He didn't get paid that much.
He's gonna play linebacker.
Yeah, that much money.
If we played a hybrid, if he had that kind of role for him, I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, like you're in nickel and dime more often than anything in the NFL, right? So if they want to do that with 3 safeties as opposed, 4 safeties, you have Brandon Stevens, they just like safeties. All right, it's fine. They got 2 All-Pro corners. They're gonna be out there with 4 safeties. It's all good.
Hey, shout out to Jay, man. He says Pickens isn't even the size of me. He's not tall enough. We got to get better at wide receiver. Seriously, we have
Pickens
to.
was like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big dude. I think he's a big guy. I think he's about 6'3".
Yeah,
Jay said he's bigger. All right. He said, throw the ball to me. Get me out there.
All right. Yeah, I mean, look, man.
Blockbuster trade. The Titans are planning to trade A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I thought you were
wow. I did too. I was getting heavy.
Don't get me excited like that, bro.
Yeah, George Pickens is 6'3", 200 pounds. So, I mean, listen, you need to readjust your thinking on human size there, Jay.
Yeah, I was about to say that dude's
see, that's what I'm saying. Like this is these are moves that need, like, man, yeah. We didn't get any better. We aren't any better on offense, right? As of right now. Because we lost our 1,000-yard receiver.
We've gotten worse. And we've gotten worse as a team because again, it all looks pretty on defense. Man, we got some playmakers. We got Marcus Williams. We got Kyle Hamilton. You know, like that's great.
But also too now, and now you're gonna have a pissed off quarterback.
Washington took Dotson.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, okay. How
you feeling about that one?
We need a receiver, B. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you though? Because I'm looking at a roster that has Carson Wentz. It was a big upgrade from
Heineken.
You know, the Heineken over there. You got Scary Terry. Yes, he's a massive upgrade.
Jahan Dotson, Scary Terry.
Let's not even. Huh?
Well, didn't McLaurin ask to get traded or something like that?
No. He's in the contract here, so we're working.
They're trying to work out the deal.
Working the deal.
But he's a massive upgrade from Heineke. You've got Antonio Gibson, who's a pretty decent receiver, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my roster and I got De'Ami Brown and I'm waiting for him to break out. And if you bring in Jahan Dotson, I'm like, how's that gonna happen? So.
AB, I don't know, man. We can always send him to Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take him. Look, Robbie Anderson on his way out though.
I think too. Look, that was a good pick for Washington, for Washington Commanders.
Yeah, but listen, it may be a replacement player because you got to look at it. 2 out of the 5 receivers drafted in the first round have been traded already. So Terry might get traded, DK might get traded. We don't know.
Now, or I forgot. There you go, Hendo. Or they need to be calling Seattle right now about DK.
Yeah, so Zion Johnson, the guard to the LA Chargers.
Zion Johnson to the Chargers, man. They are building a wall.
Yes.
Take note, Ravens fans. Take note what they're doing for their quarterback. They just drafted Rashawn Slater last year. They got Zion Johnson this year. They also went and got Khalil Mack in the offseason. I don't know if you guys know about that. Okay.
They also had signed what's his name? Balaga from Green Bay. It didn't really work out. You know, he got hurt again. But they're aggressive in trying to protect their quarterback.
Yeah, and they just re-up Mike Williams. They got Keenan Allen. They got Austin Eckler. Like they gave him all the weapons. They gave him protection, and they're still working on the defense. You can do both, but the priority is making sure your franchise quarterback is protected and he's got weapons.
I mean, look at the Raiders, right? They paid Max Crosby $25 million a year. They paid Chandler Jones, I forget how much, to come in and be the other edge rusher. And then they paid Derek Carr, they gave him a big raise, and then they made Devontae Adams at the time the highest paid wide receiver ever.
Yeah. So yes, Hollywood tweeted, "Wish I could have played with my brother forever, but I'm gonna see you at the top, Lamar." And Lamar responded with that emoji, whatever that means.
Oh, he leaving the Ravens tomorrow.
He's not going to Arizona, not unless Kyler Murray goes.
Oh my God, Buck would die of a heart attack if he got Lamar Jackson.
Yo, see what I'm saying. So now you have a quarterback that's in a contract year. All right, you have to go through that particular situation. And which, I mean, let's be real. Like Lamar has him kind of by the choker right now, somewhat. So you got to give him what he wants.
He gonna get what he wants.
He gonna get what he wants. Like, you just let his brother go. He's 1,000-yard receiver. All right,
Quan, he's gone. He's gone. It's Miami or Arizona. He's gone. Raven fans might as well give up now. They just all, you know when your girl starts disappearing, she leaves to go to the market and she's gone 8 hours. You're like, where'd you go? And she's like, oh, I was out getting my hair done and stuff. It don't take 8 hours. Yeah, well, it's about to be. It's about that's what's gonna happen.
I forgot Hollywood and Kyler played together in college.
Yep, they sure did.
Yeah. So they got Hollywood. They got
Hopkins.
Treylon Burks to well, this is Nash
Tennessee.
Vegas. I don't know what that means.
Tennessee,
I guess. All right, whoever he said the tweet says Nash Vegas, so I don't know if he's talking about Tennessee or Vegas.
Nah, it's Tennessee.
We don't say Nash Vegas in Vegas.
You know what?
I know, but I don't know. Like, I've never heard that term, so I didn't know what he was referencing. I didn't know.
You know what? I wanted to ask you guys something. I didn't get a chance to ask you guys.
It's not all right. That's not a good replacement for AJ Brown.
That's right, just Allo. Lamar's not going anywhere.
He's not.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's overreacting. Look, he can't go anywhere for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
So
He's got this year. He's got a 5th-year option, and they can franchise him.
Depends on which franchise tag they use.
This is the 5th year. They can franchise him twice.
So what happens? What happens if he says? What happens if he says trade me?
They can say no.
Or
they'll just trade him. Yeah. If he requests it, they'll probably give in and say, hey, okay, we'll trade you. I don't think he would do that, but
how much?
It depends on how the rest of the draft and the post draft goes, right?
Yeah.
Like wide receivers are available. Debo Samuel's available. DK Metcalf is available. If they go and they get one of those guys, yeah, he's still friends with Hollywood. Those guys are much better receivers than Hollywood.
Yes, defund the defense.
Damn,
Indeed.
I wish I could listen to
defund the defense.
105.7 right now. I know they're going crazy.
I know they're going.
But why? You're on the air right now, though.
Well, I just want to hear. I just want. I just want to hear
the reaction.
I just want their reaction.
He wants to get the reaction from these guys right here. Reaction. He wants to hear their reaction, the super fans.
Oh,
he wants to know what they're saying right now.
They're definitely crying.
You be the reaction, Mike.
Wait, they don't like Kyle Hamilton? I think a lot of those Ravens super fans out there will get behind that Kyle Hamilton pick.
Oh yes, they will. It's defense. They love it.
Yeah. Even if they don't like it, they'll talk themselves into it.
No other picks have come in since all of that.
Yeah,
I mean they got a lot of stuff to work out, man.
Yeah, we just
the last pick was Treylon Burks to
you need
Tennessee.
You need a gritty play in Baltimore, especially that defense.
Treylon Burks gonna fail in Tennessee. They're gonna hate him.
You think so?
DK.
Yeah. I don't think he can get open, and he's gonna be, especially when you bring him in there and he's supposed to be replacing a young top wide receiver. They're not going to forget, and when he's not AJ Brown, they are going to hate him.
DK Metcalf season. I'd rather have Terry McLaurin.
Me too.
Oh yeah, but he's not. I mean,
we don't know.
He's not.
I'll take DK.
I mean, I'll take DK too.
He's not publicly available, right?
Right.
I'm just gonna assume they got a plan, man.
Kind of like in the Dynasty,
yeah.
right, Mike?
I would love Debo on the Ravens.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Listen, I think that we have this downtime now. I think that this is the time you really should go in the app and just accept that trade and get my man over to where he belongs.
Shaheen says, I never liked Hollywood, but damn, by now they have destroyed the offense. It took Hollywood 3 years to become a 1,000-yard receiver. Hey,
yeah,
look, but this is what we're talking about.
Already a 1,000-yard receiver.
But this is what we're talking about when we keep on saying you got to get better, right? You didn't really like Hollywood, but
it is so weird, right? Because we're all good. There's no need at wide receiver. One guy's gone. Oh my God, what's our offense?
Yeah.
What's this?
What we got?
Ravens. Oh wait, no. This is the Ravens trade here. So yeah, we already got that.
Okay.
Thanks, B.
100.
Right. He got us all excited for nothing. Thank you.
Look, it was a pop up. But you know what happened? It was the Athletic, and they're always behind. You got to go with Sleeper.
It seems like everybody is behind, man.
Not Sleeper.
Oh, that's what you use. That's where you're getting your
Sleeper's actually good for something then.
It's good for everything. Y'all just don't get on there.
No, Sleeper is horrible.
Sleeper is awesome.
It is horrible.
Sleeper is awesome.
Treylon Burks.
So, Brandon, how do you feel about the Kayvon Thibodeau pick?
I'm not watching until they start winning games.
Man, you got years to go.
It might be. I'm not watching until they start winning games.
What if they win week 1? Will you watch week 2?
All right, I'll tell you what. No, I'm pretty too excited. I'm definitely watching football week 1. I give them to week 4. I gave them to week 10 this year. After week 10, I didn't watch any more games. I was like, yo, I'm done. I am done. Especially when they trotted out what's his name, whatever the third, fourth string quarterback. I don't know. I didn't even watch.
Oh, Jake Fromm.
I'd be kind of excited, man. Like Brian Daboll, they got the tackle in there. Evan Neal, I think the best tackle in the draft.
Yeah, they yeah.
I think it's trending in the right direction.
No. It ain't trending nowhere until we get out on the field and have more points than the other team at the end of the game.
But what if you can hold them to just fewer points? Because that's how we're doing it here in Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll tell you what. I'll give him the week. I'll give him the week 4. I give him the week 4. We got to be at least 1-3 for me to watch week 5. And then if we're 1-4 after week 5, then I'm not watching until we're at least 500.
I thought you were holding to a high standard. He said 1-3.
Yeah, because it's new, and to be honest with you, Dable and Shane have been saying all along, it's going to take some time. We got a lot of holes to fill, and so I'm not. My expectations are very tempered.
It all depends, right? Like if Daniel Jones is really that guy.
I don't think it's all on DC. Yeah, y'all going back to Daniel Jones, and I don't think it's really all his fault.
I'm not saying it's all his fault. I'm saying if he's really a franchise quarterback or a starting quarterback in the NFL, right?
Oh, he's definitely. I think he's a starting quarterback. I think
he's had poor coaching up to this point.
Huh?
I say he's had poor coaching up to this point, right? But you got Brian Daboll in there who really developed Josh Allen. So if he can come in there and do some work on Daniel Jones and he plays, a bit better, Kenny Golladay, Kadarius Toney stay healthy, the O-line should be much improved. I think you can expect an immediate improvement. I'm not saying 13 wins or anything, but I think you can expect an immediate improvement if Daniel Jones can come out and play a bit better than he has the last few years.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: it's the NFL, so like you can get better. You can get better overnight, really. But
not in Carolina, though.
I think it's a lot of moving pieces right now. There's a lot of ifs, a lot of what if we do this and that, and we spent a lot of money last year. We brought in guys.
Yeah. But you got a whole new group, the whole new regime, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I can't do it anymore.
All right, real quick. Hold on,
Brandon,
real quick. We got almost 40 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are close to 1,000 subscribers. Help your boys get there.
Brandon wanted to come in and apologize to Steve Keim. Is that correct?
All of Cardinals Twitter was like, yay, and I'm like, like
you Brandon's just that he's never satisfied. Brandon's never happy. You're never happy.
Watch what he does, Brandon.
I just hope that the chemistry between him and Kyler will see a better Hollywood Brown than we saw in Baltimore.
Did you see them at Oklahoma?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
he's not.
I know, and I'm like,
Brandon, he's not AJ Green. He's not AJ Green for y'all, but
right.
he's not. He may not be Christian Kirk. Oh, he's better. He's better than those guys. My bad.
Right.
You upgraded your wide receiver core,
and you're complaining.
I think they didn't plan on making this move, but they saw all those top tier wide receivers go, and they're like, Burks, no.
Say take a penny, thank you, please.
No. So I'm like, they're like, all right, and we want to keep Kyler happy, and Kyler probably wants to have either CeeDee Lamb, right, with freaking Kyler, Rondale Moore, and a Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood's the big body receiver out there that Baltimore always wanted.
Like, again, I'm fine with it. He's probably a better player than who they would have been able to get at 23 at this point.
Mm-hmm. Probably, maybe.
So, but they did get an extra third, which is nice, because they had it's either like they don't have a fourth and a fifth, or not a fifth and a sixth. So they were gonna have a big gap there in between picks. So I just have to wait to see if we get the Kyler and Hollywood Brown we got at Oklahoma. I'm fine with it, because they had great chemistry when they were there. I just don't know what we're gonna see this upcoming season. Like Hollywood Brown to me was always mid-tier, so I'm trying to hold my expectations.
But you agree he's an upgrade from
Kirk.
AJ Green and Christian Kirk. Correct?
Yes, I would definitely say like they finally got a true number 2 wide receiver.
Yes.
And
they're
probably opposite of DeAndre, he can probably shine.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely like he's not the number 1. He's not gonna get those double teams probably a lot. So he may flourish there. But like if you think about this Cardinals offense on paper, like it's pretty good. You got Kyler, you got Connor, you got Ertz, you got D-Hop, you got Rondale Moore, you got Hollywood Brown now. Like someone's gonna be open. Like you can't like you might be able to stop the run and maybe double D-Hop or maybe double Ertz. So what, you're gonna leave 2 speed guys and Rondale Moore and a Hollywood Brown open? Okay. There goes a 60-yard touchdown from Kyler to one of those guys.
Maybe.
Well, there's one secondary that can handle that.
Your disease
That's the
around
Ravens secondary.
Matt,
stop trying.
They are
your
not
disease around
trading
the league,
Kyler for Baker. Like this whole thing that people think they aren't trading Kyler. They're not.
Browns, Browns are they're trying hard to peddle Baker on somebody. They don't want to pay that. They don't want to pay that salary next year. Justine Anderson said Hollywood wanted to be traded.
Yeah.
Worst kept secret.
Packers and someone else had also inquired on Hollywood Brown. So,
man, Packers GM stay failing at receiver, man.
Don't they?
You couldn't get Hollywood.
Yeah, they point to a tweet that he did I think it was 4 days ago, where he said big respect to those who actually keep their word.
Yeah.
So,
they didn't.
The EDC did say in the Liars Luncheon that they were going to pick up his option.
50 option, and he didn't.
Right. Dan said, so who was replacing Hollywood? Good question. That's the question.
Rashad Bateman, and it's a good thing I kept him.
Dotson. I would be surprised if you guys got Dotson at 20.
He's already gone. He's gone.
Wait,
he's gone.
He is?
He went to Washington.
Wow. Sorry, I was like really focused.
Gone.
Yeah, I know it was really stressful trying to see your number 1 seed Suns. Let's see if they can get out of the first round.
It's making that Kyle Hamilton pick look worse and worse.
Hey, Shug, pick it to the Steelers.
Oh, no.
There you go.
There
you go. How you feel about that, Shug? I don't know.
I would have liked Malik, but that's what it is.
Pickett is just. I mean, he's there.
I don't know how he's going to get on the field with Miles Boykin there.
Yeah, but the last time we did take a hometown person.
Okay. Well, that's totally different. That was totally different, bro.
Yeah, he was really good.
Exactly.
Pickett had that one nice highlight with the fake slide, though. I'll give him that. He is a creative young man.
So now Pittsburgh has another backup quarterback on their roster.
Yep. Oh, well.
It's going to be interesting who starts for him. Is it going to be Trubisky? Pickett?
Yeah, it's going to be Trubisky.
Trubisky.
It's going to
be Mason Rudolph?
It's going to be Kenneth.
Brandon, why do you say stupid stuff?
Because I'm friends with you. Because I'm friends with you. It's just part of the friendship at this point.
God, saying dumb things. Don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
You're making me mad right now.
AJ Brown 4-year extension, $100 million.
$100 million.
Okay.
$57 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see where Debo ends up. I feel like Baltimore made that they know that they could not have traded Hollywood without a plan to replace him. So it's got to be DK or Debo. It has to be.
Well, Carol said that DK is they're not trading him.
Carol is a goddamn liar.
Tyler Lockett. He also said that with getting a left tackle, he feels they are contenders now.
Exactly.
Lying again.
Goddamn liar. Tennessee said they weren't trading AJ Brown too.
Geno Smith? No.
What what team is going to tell you,
Right.
no, we're not quite there yet? Not even the Jaguars will tell you that. Not even the Lions will tell you that. Right? They're not going to tell you, yeah, we ain't there yet. They're going to tell you, yeah, we feel good about the season.
Same versions of what? Mason Rudolph is the only wink league. I'm obviously, Dwayne passing away sucks, but I think people are like sleeping on Trubisky. Like, oh my god, he's gonna play horrible. He's probably gonna play really good.
Not really good.
I think he's gonna play really good.
I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be decent.
That first year under Nagy, he wasn't actually that bad. Each year, Nagy just got really just worse. With
he's another one, and this is what I always say about the NFL. There's more guys who can play the quarterback position than ever before, and they have a crisis of coaching in the NFL. He didn't get it. He didn't get good coaching. They won the division twice, or at least they got to the playoffs twice. I don't remember if they won the division the second time. But if he gets into Pittsburgh and they coach him up a bit, he can be fine. But I wouldn't be also taking a quarterback in the first round if that was my plan.
Jalen, stop.
I remember when Trubisky got drafted and the Bears traded up for him. And I have friends in Chicago who are huge Bears fans. And I asked them how they felt about it. And he was like, fuck the Bears.
Straight up, and they passed on Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes.
Didn't even talk to Deshaun Watson.
They traded all those picks to move up one spot.
To take the worst quarterback.
To pick,
Shaheen, you're right. If McDuffie's there, they'll take him or that dude Jermaine Johnson. Don't sleep on them taking.
I know. Garnett's not talking. We're so fucked, but yet we beat the Ravens the last 2 years.
Wow.
Garnett, hey.
I thought Johnson was a. Hold
on, Buck. Garnett. Go to the spaces where people then don't know football talk, unlike here. Okay?
What's up, Garnett? How you doing, Chris?
Chris, what's up, Chris? Cal, what's up, Matt Nagy? And my heart skipped a beat.
Franco Harris.
Shaheen,
who's on the clock?
I'm with you.
No, don't be with Shaheen. Don't.
I'm telling you, I'm not.
Listen, I wish they would, and it's Carolina all the way.
He says, "Wouldn't it be funny if the Ravens use that 23rd pick on a corner or edge rusher?" That's what Jess Rabick is suggesting right now on Twitter.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's Carolina all the way.
What's Carolina all the way?
If they pick a corner at 23.
What about edge?
Go edge rusher? Keep pounding.
Oh, you're going to be a pan? Okay, yeah.
Keep pounding.
Garnett, did y'all have Lamar Jackson when we beat you when he threw a bad pass to Andrews? You weren't handicapped in. You weren't handicapped in. All of a sudden now you got to be handicapped, but you weren't handicapped in. Come on, man. Stop it.
If we don't take a wide receiver, we must be trading for one.
You have to be.
Listen. I'll say this: we're saying that, right? But I said Carolina had to be taking either a left tackle or a quarterback. It didn't happen.
It did.
What I will say is, if they don't trade for a wide receiver, EAC should be fired tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
So I just want to point out that his whole first draft class has completely failed.
Yep.
Completely failed. That was the only Hollywood was the only player that you're hanging on to say, well, at least he got that right. He got it all wrong. We got nothing out of that class. Hollywood was the first round pick. We didn't have a second round pick. Third round was Miles Boykin. Fourth was Justice Hill. Fifth was Ben Powers, I believe.
Real quick, Jose. Yeah, Raven Ron, you ain't worried about the Steelers because you ain't even in our class, man. You trading your whole team away. You more worried about your own damn team. We ain't worried about you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not defending us right now, yo.
Yeah, like that's some facts right now.
Yeah, I'm not defending us right now.
The worst team in the league in that division right now.
Yeah, we're fourth right now, guys. I mean, it's still early in the offseason, but the moves that we're making right now, do not think
Garnet
by trying to stack up on defense that we're gonna be competing with these teams.
Garnet,
that ain't happening.
One, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nobody likes that. Second, you also have an offer in the sleeper app. You and Mikey are killing me.
So, right? But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Ravens fans talk like we're the only team that has injuries. Steelers had injuries.
Tennessee had
injuries.
Tennessee had injuries and was the number 1 seed.
Tennessee had more injuries than we did.
Let me say, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. He's saying the Patriots traded the pick.
Yeah, they traded.
Raven Rob, we were looking up from last place last year.
Chiefs on the clock.
Chiefs wide receiver. Wide
George
receiver.
Pickens gone.
It has to be a wide receiver.
It's got to be
Pickens.
Wait,
Tennessee got the pick. So didn't they already draft Traylon Burks? So they getting Burks in?
No, the Chiefs traded him.
Oh, Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Chiefs.
Jesus, man. Wait, where were they picking? They were picking in 20.
They were picking, was it 29 and 30, I believe?
Yeah.
20,
somewhere around
30 and 31. 30 and 31.
Oh, okay.
Mike Silver is like kind of halfway tipping picks. Like sometimes he just stops for a little while. Like, oh, I need to go get another burger. So I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's all over the place over there too.
Chris said, "We appreciate Matt." Until Matt asked us on Twitter. Listen, man, Matt be coming just I don't know. If we say, man, you know that wood table is a nice shade of brown. Somebody say Browns. Browns?
I'm just saying,
Browns.
You can't be claiming a dude who caught 15 passes in 2 years. Like it's not good. You can't do that.
Wow.
Danny's not feeling what's going on so far.
Who were the last like 3 picks?
Oh man, trade.
Yeah.
Oh, the pick is in for Kansas City. Treylon Burks. I'm sorry. Yeah, Pickett, Treylon Burks, and I forget the other one.
Penning.
Was it
Trevor
Penning? Trevor Penning.
McDuffie.
What are they about to do?
McDuffie. Mm-hmm. Not saying right here, McDuffie.
Oh, good. That takes him off the board for us.
Jermaine Johnson is still there. Yep.
We're gonna take Jermaine Johnson. That's who we want to take.
Don't disrespect Dylan Mack. Yeah, we got Dylan Mack too. That's right.
I just saw Chris's comment. Really good. Oh god.
Oh man. So who is Dallas trading their pick to, Caleb?
I don't know. Whoever wants to come up, because all of our guys just got taken. Well, at least all the guys I thought we would take. I mean, all the offensive line.
So who are you looking to get now?
I have no idea.
Is Zion Johnson still on the board?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
Did Kenyon Green get picked? He got picked, didn't he?
Yeah.
So are you looking at O-line? Yeah, you're looking to replace.
Yeah, O-line, but they both guards are taken. The tackle are taken.
Tyler Linderbaum's still there.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really been looking at him, so I don't know if we're interested.
We're gonna take Linderbaum to appease the fans.
Hey, Matt.
I'd be happy with that. We got picked that.
Quick solution for you: win some goddamn games and quit acting like you've won them already.
Quit
telling people you're in the driver's seat when you're literally in last place.
I had to hear it all year from him, and he want to act like he's the victim. Get the out of here.
Look, we
this was the man that said the Cavs were the team to beat in the East like 2 months ago.
Listen, like,
hey, at least he's not a Nets fan. Let's be honest.
The Browns have been irrelevant longer than Matt Thomas has been alive, man. That's a fact.
Damn.
That's not. I'm not trying to take a shot. That's just a fact.
I like what you did here.
But hold on. But this year, they're gonna be relevant.
I like what you did here by looping in the Bengals, because you're not allowed to root for the Browns because your quarterback is a serial sexual harasser.
God damn, Jose.
That wasn't me. Look, I was trying to give them credit. I was like, look, this year they're gonna be relevant. But that's after 30 plus years of being irrelevant. That's why they get the slander. That is your rep. That is who you are.
Yep, Green Bay needs a wide receiver or 2.
Matt says I'm 27, bro. So that is false. No, they've been worse. They've been bad longer than that.
Yeah. Mr. Trubisky about to show Kenny Pickett all the shit Josh Allen taught him last season. Listen, if that's the plan, that is brilliant.
Yeah. Wait a minute. okay.
Let's see. Quay Walker to the Packers.
Quay Walker. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Everybody saying, it's like, everybody
is
quiet.
that I think he's from
Quay
Georgia.
Walker.
He's from Georgia.
What
Defensive
position?
lineman, defensive lineman or linebacker.
No, hold up. Don't even go there. I did not want that quarterback. Never once did I say I wanted Watson.
I'm gonna
shit out of here.
I'm gonna attempt this. His actual name is Jaquavian Jayquees Walker. That's JY''QUESE.
Okay. What they call him on TV?
Quay Walker.
Quay.
We're gonna stick with Quay.
We gonna,
His mama call him Quay. We gonna call him
I'ma
Quay.
call him Quay.
I'm just gonna ignore you, Matt, because I never did.
Let's see.
Dude, when was the last time the Packers used
Baltimore's
a first-round pick on?
Baltimore's up.
Javon Walker.
Here we go. Hendo.
It's been they've never done
lot.
with Aaron.
Never. Yep.
God, it's most. I'm like Jordan Love doesn't count. That's
Always the
Jordan Love need to get traded, man. That has to happen.
No, it doesn't. Leave
Yes,
him
it
be.
does.
Leave him be.
Why do you hate Jordan Love?
I don't.
Why don't you want him to have an opportunity to play and live his dream?
He has a good situation on the bench
No,
for
he
2 more
doesn't.
years, and the team is his, and he knows it. He knows the situation.
I mean,
Aaron just
you
signed a
also
4-year
how he
extension.
played it against. What was that? Baltimore? Was that the game that he played?
He played against Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas City.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't look very
to
good.
this. Eagles moved up to draft Jordan Davis, completed a blockbuster trade for AJ Brown, and did it without giving up either of their double first-round picks in 2023.
You want to say,
Yep.
Thank you, Carson Wentz. Like that. That's literally because of
Yeah.
the Carson Wentz trade. Like
Wow.
all of that.
Yeah. Let's see. What we got here? Evil Lamar says we need a new GM. Hey, Evil Lamar, tell you what, we're not in a good spot right now.
Where y'all's ambition?
Back to MVP.
What?
Where is y'all's ambition?
It left
Where's
with
your
Ozzy.
desire to be great?
We'll
Left
be
with Ozzy.
we'll be loving him tomorrow if he get DK.
No, we won't.
He'll be the best GM in the world if he get Debo and DK.
I would feel better, but we still have work to do on the offense. Like, I mean, the O-line, like I said, we're taking a gamble on the O-line. We're taking a gamble on guys being healthy and guys stepping up, because even if Ryan Stanley and Juwan James come back 100%, like 100%, we got no center and we got no left tackle or left guard, right? Who's our left guard? Who's our starting left guard?
False. You have like 4 left guards.
Yeah, we got 4, and none of them
can play. None of them
Right.
can play.
Right. Who's our starting center? So I mean, we still have work to do on the O line. It's a major need. That's why I'm not a fan of the Kenny of the Hamilton pick.
Lindenbaum after we take him right now.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'll be fine with that pick, but then you still need wide receiver.
The
So
Bills
where we get the wide receiver?
Ravens trade back.
25. Oh no!
They traded back.
They
Ravens
traded
back.
23 to the Bills
Wow.
for pick 25.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wait, they traded 23 and 130. This says for pick
130.
25.
What was that, a 4th round pick?
But that doesn't
Yeah, we
make
had-
any sense.
We didn't have 130.
Oh, so it must be that they got 130. They got 25 and 130.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't send an extra pick to move down.
Wait, is that a 4th? Is that a third? No, it's a 3rd round pick. It's a 3rd or 4th?
No, that's a 4th.
4th.
So we have 6 4th round picks now.
Literally, the 6th round is just the Baltimore Ravens.
Jose,
fourth round.
why are
Yeah,
you
it's
looking?
fourth round pick.
Why are you looking like that, Jose?
It's. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's just.
Yeah,
you know,
this is the Ravens we're used to. Picking
Yes.
around this pick and then moving back.
that's got to be a record for us, right?
What's up, Ferris?
What's up, Ferris?
Gentlemen, how's everyone?
Bears feeling good, I see.
I mean, Giants have had a good day. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, hey, hold on. The floor is for Ferris. Give us your take on the Giants draft so far.
A++, my main man. A++.
I concur.
The best defender in the draft. The best tackle in the draft. Yeah, well, who said whoa?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ferris. That was I right here.
Right, okay. Well, wait. All right, Quan, who do you think is the best defender in the draft?
Whoever Washington about the draft in round 2.
Honestly, man, I thought Stingley was honestly. I think he's like the best, hands down, defensive player in the draft.
Okay, so I would agree with you if he stayed healthy the entire 3 years he was there. I would agree, but he has health issues. Kayvon was never injured until his last year, and then he got over his ankle injury real quick. Oregon shut him down.
He was never injured until he got injured.
He was never injured until he got injured.
I'm saying, hey, you know what the fuck I meant.
I'm sorry, Ferris, because I agree with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, bro. Like out of nowhere, like they're like Aiden Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker are better than him. I'm like, then y'all didn't watch Kayvon Thibodeau in college then.
You know the thing is,
understand how these people are.
Yeah, Kayvon's good. He's a real good defensive player. But you know the thing it is think about it, it's like East Coast, and it's like they don't really get a chance to see the Pac-12.
See Quan, they're painting. Well, hold up, time out. Let me fuck's sake. Sorry. Wow. Sorry, my shit was on the right side. It threw me off. They paint a narrative. They paint a narrative on Quan. Here's the thing. He didn't want to play the game with these draft people. I find out Daniel Jeremiah don't like him because he said no to Daniel Jeremiah's podcast.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
He didn't want to be on his podcast. So so out of nowhere, he wasn't Daniel Jeremiah's best defense edge rusher. And I'm like, how? Aiden Hutchinson. Where the fuck has Aiden Hutchinson been for like 4 years? Out of nowhere, this kid from Michigan is the best player.
Family show.
Oh yeah. I didn't cuss.
Calm down.
What do you
mean? You have a lot.
All you've done
every third word.
Okay, sorry. All right. Let me
My mother is going to be writing you a letter, man.
Okay. Tell her she's a wonderful woman. She raised 2 great sons.
Hold on. The Bills have selected Kaiir Elam.
The corner?
Out
of Florida?
Florida,
yes.
No. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens had a...
Oh, Elam is actually the son of Elam that played for the Ravens. Actually,
he's not his son.
He's not his son.
I'm sorry, the son or uncle or somewhere. Their family or something.
I think he's related to Matt Elam. I think they're brothers.
No, but their father played as well too. I was like the father, the uncle played, but they have a long line. They have a long line of family that played in the league.
Who was the other one?
The uncle.
I think it's just. I think it's just the 2 brothers.
I know of Matt Elam. I don't know about
Matt Elam.
I don't know about the older one.
Yes, the older one. I forgot his first name.
So the father, Abram, played at Kent State and 7 years in the NFL, and his uncle Matt played at Florida. So this is Matt's nephew.
My nephew. Okay, yeah, he was either one of them. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Matt's nephew. Keelan, how you say his name? Kaiir. His dad is brothers with Matt.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for coming through, Zeke Okage.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Zeke. But yeah, man. Hey, Ferris, congratulations to both of us on getting left tackles this year after both of us passed on Rashawn Slater.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember you've been big on Rashawn Slater.
Thibodeau and Neil about to better each other.
Bro, Little League, man, last year, bro, I was like, why the hell we trade down? He was right there, right? And then you had your OTR friend named Brandon was like, I love Kadarius Toney. I'm like, boy.
Kadarius is going to be really good for y'all, man.
Yeah, he will be. Thank God they didn't screw it up. Hey.
Why were they talking about
Pete Warwick was trash.
Because they're the Giants.
Okay, so what?
I'm saying, I'm just putting it out there.
He went to Florida State, Endo.
Exactly, okay. He sucks.
So did Deion Sanders, and what?
So did Chris Winkie. What else?
Oh.
Hey, first, shut up.
With that guy out.
Shut up. Somebody shut up. You're the one who started it.
You did.
You did.
You mentioned.
All right, children. Let's calm it down. Who? I believe Dallas is Dallas up yet? I believe they're on the clock now. Yes.
I'm behind.
So Ray said, "What if y'all get George Karlaftis?"
I would be so upset.
No,
that would be extremely.
It can't be like that. It can't be like that.
It can't be.
I wouldn't even make fun of y'all if that happened.
Yo, is Malik Willis about to fall out of the first round?
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's sad.
But Kenny Pickett is good. I like Kenny Pickett.
I liked him. I liked him in at Pittsburgh. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Honestly, Kenny Pickett.
I think Kenny.
Right.
Kenny did more. Kenny did more for the wide receiver Jordan Addison more than what Addison did for him, because Jordan Addison, the man's like 26 years old. So
Mr. J says Andrew Thomas staying on the left, or he gets moved to the right and Neil mans the left.
So here's the thing. Both of them have played both tackle spots. In college, both have played right and left tackle. Neil has played more at right tackle. He has 15 starts. This was his first year at left tackle, and he played very well. He's also played guard, but I think they're going to go with Neil at right tackle and keeping Andrew at left.
All right.
Yeah.
Dandy says traded a pick back. Very unserious team. I agree.
You're cracking me up.
I agree. They're just being poorly run right now. This is not. They went into the draft knowing that they had holes to fill, and they just created more holes.
Listen, despite still being on the staff, Ozzy ain't walking through that door.
Yeah.
Yep.
39 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you're looking for the super chat, we don't do super chats here. Well, we do a alternate version of super chats. Right there, $ LBHT show. That's our Cash app. Also, that pin link that you see in the comment will take you to our stream elements. Both ways, you leave your donation, leave your comment, and you'll get a nice little animation right next to my face. Also, patreon.com/LBHT show. That's how you can support if you like what you're seeing so far. We have 2 tiers, a $3 tier and a $10 tier. B, while we're waiting for the Ravens to make another terrible choice, tell them about the 2 tiers real quick.
I want to shout out Attitude Pop real quick, who says the EDC is the biggest clown in history. So that made me laugh. I like that. So yeah, we have the $3 tier, which will get you entrance into our NFL Pick'em League, where we give out a custom LBHT trophy at the end of the season. Don't you dare reach for it again. Don't you dare reach. God.
There it is. There it is.
All right. The $10 tier will get you into our yearly fantasy football league. If there's enough interest, we'll start a second dynasty league, but we do a redraft league every year. We give out a custom championship belt for the dynasty league. We're going to have a trophy of some kind for the redraft league as well. With the $10 tier, you can request specific content, any sports related topic that you want us to talk about. We also, both tiers get you entrance into the overtime show that we do every Wednesday after our live show. And both tiers also get you into the Discord channel. And like I mentioned before, we do have some new tiers up for the Ring Kings podcast. That's our boxing podcast that we do with our guy OTR Mike. So feel free to go check that out. We have a giveaway similar to our coin that Jose's showing you right there.
Yes.
We got a custom set of poker cards featuring our top 25 boxes of all time. So definitely check out patreon.com/LBHT show and sign up if you like the content.
All right. So where are we at now? Who's up on the clock?
Dallas. Hey, Mike, do you think that the Ravens intentionally went behind Dallas so they could select Linderbaum and say, "Oh, we was just about to get him"?
I wouldn't be. I don't put anything past these guys, man. But they're moving back. Listen, they did it. So they got either one they take, right? Which is probably going to be Jermaine Johnson. We know that they wanted him, so it's going to be that. Or I see Shaheen saying Devin Lloyd. He's out there still. So
it's going to be George Pickens and then trading back in for Linderbaum because they have 6 fourth-round picks. And that's just stupid. It's just dumb. And they're not going to keep
picks. We're gonna do all 6.
Hey man, can we talk about how the Titans traded AJ Brown just to draft like a clone of AJ Brown,
who's not nearly as good?
Yeah, like
they didn't want to pay AJ Brown $100 million that he wanted.
You know what?
At least they immediately replaced him.
That's what they deserve for treating Marcus Mariota like shit. All right.
What?
Who? I mean, yeah.
Do you know how much money they basically just saved by trading him and just drafting?
You know how much money they lost when their stadium is empty because they can't win any game?
Yeah, like saving money doesn't get you wins. It doesn't get you any extra points. It just makes your team worse.
One thing to that is they got King Henry. They're always going to sell seats. If you got someone
they still lost production.
No, but his
now when you don't make the playoffs,
the contracts, these contracts don't mean shit in a couple years when the salary cap keeps going up.
Well, but
now everybody looks like a discount.
Like they didn't lose any or save any money. I mean, this is all covered by the TV deals. This is the players' portion of the TV deals. They're gonna have to pay out that money regardless. They just didn't want to give it to AJ Brown.
They lost production.
I don't get it. Like I do not get it. But and I'm also more angry because he got traded to the fucking Eagles. God damn
it! I mean, Ferris. Like, how are you gonna be on TV?
Traded to the Eagles. Sorry.
How you gonna be on TV?
I don't know,
really?
They don't kick me off.
Yes, Tyler Smith. There you go, Caleb.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
Liking that one?
Yeah, because Tyron Smith, I mean, he's out for like a few games every season now. Like our offensive line is completely falling apart. I mean, it's just not looking good. So I'm happy with the tackle. I mean, that's the best one that's there because all the other ones got taken. And
huge drop off after Charles Cross. Huge drop off.
You know what's really good about that, like Dallas' situation though, is that
oh man,
Hollywood already in Arizona on stage and Cardinals gear.
Yeah, they knew this
wasn't he just downtown
the draft party.
But Dallas already has their quarterback. They already got their wide receivers. So they've already got their tight end, and they can just,
Hey, you know what? Hey, the last time this happened, Travis Frederick was drafted, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
So I wonder what's gonna happen next year when Kyler Murray asks to get traded again, when they don't give him that money.
Yeah. Shout out to C. Thanks for coming through.
They ain't trading Kyler. They ain't trading Kyler.
You think they're gonna get Kyler $50 million?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
100%.
See, look,
because they know what it's like to have a just garbage quarterback.
Listen,
John Skelton.
Matt
Skelton.
That's Derek.
And it's not. That $50 million is going to be nothing. It seems like a big number to it. It's going to be nothing. Like the cap is going. It's already went up this year. It's going to go up even more next year.
It's going to keep going up.
Like I get that, $50 million is what you're going to have to pay. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Not pay it and then do what?
Go get another quarterback that doesn't have to cost so expensive.
And then you'll be worse. When you go cheaper, you get worse. You don't get better. You don't get extra points. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't get extra wins. You just become a worse team. You have to pay for talent.
Yeah, I get that, but talent when someone that within 2 years, 2 seasons, $50 million.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That stunk up in the playoffs. That didn't do anything in the playoffs. I don't know if you give that up. I don't know if you give that up right now.
If
Lamar, I'm getting out of all day.
If you think he's the guy, you pay him. Period. That's it. Like every but I mean, how many seasons do you need to see before you know that somebody's the guy?
To get $50 million?
Lamar hasn't played. He's played 3.5.
Yeah, and he's also. He's gotten deep into the playoffs, and he
has not gotten deep into the playoffs.
He's only had one playoff.
He's got one playoff win.
Yeah, that's deep into the playoffs. What, one playoff? Y'all was divisional playoffs. That's deep into the
playoffs.
They won one wild card.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, look, his ass is getting 300. I'm sorry. Excuse me. He's getting 300 million next year if he calls for it. You don't think Kyler Murray's worth $50 million of 2 seasons?
It doesn't matter if he's worth it or not.
Yeah, I do think
the rate is. That's what the going rate is for quarterbacks.
Oh, he stunk up in the playoffs.
It doesn't matter.
Not just Kyler. That entire fucking roster.
Wow.
Stuck.
Hey, Brandon.
Right.
Yeah.
Language.
I was livid when Kime and Cliff got extensions. I'm like, so you're gonna reward them.
You're worth the amount of money someone's gonna pay you.
Yep.
All right. That's how much you worth. And guess what? I mean, just like y'all remember when the Chiefs gave that big contract to Patrick Mahomes, that was like $300 million or like whatever, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's a big old deal." And then like now he's like the 10th highest paid quarterback.
Listen to Ferris censoring himself a big old deal. but Quan, like if you want to compete in the NFL, if you want to try and win, you have to pay your quarterback. Period.
You have to.
Because what's going to happen after this season?
You got to pay money to make money.
They're going to win at least. They're going to win at least 9 games at the very minimum, right? They're going to win 9 games. They're not going to get a quarterback next year. What are you going to do?
Tyler Heineke.
You're going to suck for years trying
you're gonna say Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's our guy. Taylor Heineke, he's our guy.
You're gonna be Washington.
Carson Wentz, he's our guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know if I can give a
you're gonna be clamoring for where's Jason Campbell when I need him.
Exactly.
The Browns have absolutely nothing to do with this, Matt. As with most things, they have absolutely nothing to do with this.
Nothing at all.
You paid one of the best quarterbacks in the league accordingly. That was going to happen regardless. You did what you had to do.
Okay, all right, I get that, but still, what has been done? What has been done? It's still within 2 seasons.
Whoa, man.
He let's be real. I mean, okay, he had the start of the first 8 games. He was on fire, but after that, I mean, nothing. James Conner pretty much. I mean, he assisted with having what?
No. This is on Cliff. Look at Cliff's history. This happens
every year
for like the last 6 years. The calendar hits November. He's so stubborn. He thinks he's a creative genius.
He's not even the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Right.
Yeah, he's paid what, $5 million?
Cliff thinks he's so smart that when people stop him, he thinks he's smart he doesn't adapt. He just keeps doing it and thinks eventually it's gonna work.
Cliff,
and it happens.
He's been in the NFL for 6 years?
No.
He's
going back to college.
No.
Oh, okay.
If you look at his record, November, December, and January compared to September and October, it's night and day. It's so
in college, he was horrible in October and September. He wasn't very good at all. Like, you ever watch this?
No. If you actually look, like, he's like, it's like 19-31. His record in November and December. But
because the depth of Texas Tech was shown because they were not very deep. Like, back in the day, it was Patrick Mahomes and DeAndre Washington. That was it. And LaRaven Clark. Shout out to LaRaven Clark, wherever he is. He was their left tackle.
Oh, Mike Silver tapping out right at the Ravens pick.
Oh, wow. That's hey man, shocked me that the first linebacker out of Georgia wasn't Nakobe Dean.
Yep.
That weirds me out. Why they drafted his running mate who wasn't as well. I don't know, it wasn't as good because Georgia had like 18 million first-round picks on that defense. Like,
that's what I was about to say. I was about to actually piggyback on that. Like,
Matthew,
I don't think people really understand how much depth
good
that
these
Georgia
kids.
defense has.
Yeah, people like when I was talking about the Jordan Davis thing, people were like, "Oh, he's only on the field for like 40%." Yeah, because they rotated like every series.
Yeah,
like they have like 8 first-round picks, man. They had a first-round pick who's supposed to go in the first round. Unfortunately, he's going to prison, so they had a bunch of them.
Who's that?
Adam Anderson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, last week he was convicted of rape. That's what it was. Yeah, rape. Yeah, that was.
But anyway, listen, Matt. It's not completely resetting the market. They guaranteed his full contract. And, people keep saying, oh, well, now everybody else is going to be guaranteed. People said the same thing when Kirk got most of his contract guaranteed in Minnesota. It didn't happen. People said when Andy Dalton and Colin Kaepernick got their essentially year-to-year deals that was the new model for quarterback contracts. It didn't happen. The Browns are weak. They're a weak organization. He got a fully guaranteed contract from them because they were desperate to find a quarterback because you haven't had a quarterback in 3 decades.
Are you telling the truth, Jay?
Everyone else is not going to follow the
just Alex says it's Tyler
Linderbaum suit. They're not going to.
Tyler Linderbaum.
So a safety and a center. Okay.
Linderbaum's a good pick.
We needed it.
I like this pick. It's the
I would have taken that pick at 14. I've been fine with that at 14. So
Tyler.
The problem is I don't think they did.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Tyler Linderbaum.
No one cares.
No, I'm saying
where he's ranked in the league.
Hold
money.
Hold on, B. I would have taken Tyler Linderbaum at 14. So I'm happy that we got that. Got him at 25.
So at 14, who did you prefer?
I wanted us to be one of the teams that traded up and got a wide receiver, especially now knowing that we're going to trade Hollywood Brown. But lineman is what I wanted, either a tackle or Tyler Linderbaum. So I'm happy with Tyler Linderbaum here. Kyle Hamilton, I just thought, I mean, that just wasn't a need. I mean, he's an excellent player, but it's not what we needed. Like we had, I mean, we're still behind. Yeah. Like, I mean, that's good. I'm glad that we're showing up the O-line here. That was a really good pick. That was a really good pick. I don't want to dismiss that, but we gotta do something at wide receiver.
You haven't had a center since like Matt Skura retired. No,
Matt Skura wasn't good. Matt Skura wasn't good.
You talking about Matt Burke?
Matt Burke. Sorry, my bad. I get the Matts mixed up. My apologies.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's always been something that we've had trouble showing up. So that was a good move.
I know why Quan Walker got drafted before Nakobe Dean. It's literally because he's 6'4" and Dean is 5'11". It's literally it.
Yeah,
probably so.
That's literally it. They don't.
Undersized.
All right.
Like Nakobe Dean. Pick. Yeah, Nakobe Dean is a heat-seeking missile. Like he's like he tackled this Clemson kid one time. I legitimately thought he murdered him. I was like,
the Jets have traded back into the first round and are on the clock.
Wow.
Linderbaum's cool for real, but we need to go up and get Pickens and sign Odell. Yeah, we gotta be aggressive.
We gotta do something.
No need for Kyle Hamilton. We need to shore up our offense. I agree.
This tells me they don't have no plan. They ain't had no plan with this Hollywood trade.
Cool. No. Let's see.
Y'all traded the 23 pick multiple times. That's crazy. That's wild.
Well, no, just once. We traded back once.
Y'all traded for it, then y'all traded it again.
Yeah.
So they started at 14, and then you also got
23. Then they traded 23 for 25 and 160.
Darren says that made him feel better. Got a top defender that can play anywhere.
Jets are taking Jermaine Johnson.
Sorry. Okay.
Solid.
Okay.
Hey man, the Jets, a corner, a D end, and a receiver. Three pair areas you need. Give it to them.
Oh, sorry. I just saw something on Twitter.
Was it that funny, Brandon?
Right, really.
Did you see my laugh? So yes.
Share with everyone. What was it?
So before the Suns game tonight, there were some.
Okay, we can stop now. It's the Suns.
Where's the Lakers again? Where are the Lakers again, Brodny?
Doesn't matter.
Brodny is so anti CP3. It's actually quite funny.
As are decent people everywhere.
That's actually, you know what?
Dude,
that's
he went 14 for 14 tonight. He showed up in the clutch.
How many people did he punch in the dick?
So Lamar.
No. He kicked him in the dick.
Lamar Jackson with the WTF tweet after that pick.
So the Jets only gave up a second, a third, and a fifth round pick to get up to 26.
Oh my god, bro!
And they got a third, and they got a third round pick in return.
Yeah.
Lamar's gone. Lamar's leaving.
So Lamar doesn't like getting protection? Like, I mean, I thought that was a good pick. Like, I would expect that pick, that tweet at pick 14.
Maybe he just saw the trade.
Right.
No, because
he might be watching my stream.
He tweeted Hollywood when Hollywood said, "I wish I could have played with my brother forever." He retweeted that.
I doubt very seriously that's related to Tyler Linderbaum being picked.
Probably not.
The timing,
Lamar
pick came in.
Yeah, the timing is not good though.
Then right after that, he put
the timing's on purpose, but I'm sure the tweet probably wasn't related. You know,
I'm sure he knew before they actually put it on the screen.
It's probably about something else that's about to happen.
Look, you let
y'all traded Bateman too.
Right.
Damn. Look, as a quarterback, you let my best receiver go. Okay, you don't pay me.
Did he?
When I
did that?
That's not the best receiver.
They did.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver. That's his go-to.
Now, Quan, if you talk to Ravens fans,
best receiver,
fans, it's James Prochet.
Well, no, listen. His best target is Mark Andrews.
It's Mark Andrews.
It could very well be that the best receiver is Rashad.
Go-to scoring, it's Hollywood. And
not scoring.
The camaraderie.
No, it's still Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews had 13, 14 touchdowns?
Not that much, but he's by far the number one target.
His homeboy is Hollywood. That's his homie. But
you let my homie go.
Let me ask you this, Quan. Let me ask you this: if you were playing with your friend, right, and you knew he ain't really that guy, but I'm trying to get him his money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him paid. Like you don't want to
sad, but you don't care. You're sad,
it's like it's what you're. It's like, oh man, I wish we could stay on the same team for a long time. But in the back of your mind, you're like, it had to be that way. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but they had to do what they had to do there. I don't think he's that upset by it.
I don't know.
He was already working out with Rashad Bateman in the offseason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they're getting a report together. Mark Andrews has been his guy from day one. From day one. I think it's one of those things where Lamar's just like, glad I ain't had to say it. I think he might be. I think he might be giving the thumbs up to EDC on that one.
Let me be fake mad. What the hell?
No.
Darn it.
Not this man.
Because Al says the Ravens have to sign a wide receiver in free agency unless it's AB. That'd be messed up. We got AB.
Jaguars have traded up to pick 27.
What?
Okay. Who?
Jaguars. Okay.
What the hell they gonna pick?
I mean, they need everything.
Yeah.
But a QB.
Yo, man, dude. Shad Khan is probably one of the worst.
Felipe Marino, what's going on? Do you guys think that the Ravens will get back to the first?
I'm holding out hope. I think they will, man. I'm gonna say
they got
yes.
6 fourth-round picks.
I'm gonna say yes in one of these last couple picks, and they're gonna take George Pickens.
That would be lovely.
Shout out to Paul Perkins, former running back of the New York Giants.
No shout outs to Giants.
I don't think they move back up, but I think they trade.
What the hell is Brandon?
In
reinforcements.
The second round. I think they'll move up the second round.
Why not? They just gave up a second and a fifth round pick and swapped thirds to get to 26.
Everyone wants to know, why did the Ravens sign Marcus Williams since they drafted Kyle Hamilton? Because
they probably didn't think that he would be there at 14. So
they have an antiquated way of thinking about how to build a team. They want to build through defense and run the ball. They say it 1,000 times, and their moves speak to that. And it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Like, you can't build a defense like we had in the 2000s, like the Legion of Boom. Like, those defenses aren't going to, like, they're not going to win you anything in today's NFL. It's just not going to work. I'm sorry. I like Kyle Hamilton. I think he's an excellent player. He's not going to make a difference.
Right.
And y'all just broke off Marcus Williams too, right? Y'all gave him like $71 million. Yeah.
$70 million.
And you play two safeties. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
Marcus Peters. He owe him $15 million this year.
No, Matt Thomas. We didn't forget
$98 million.
Matt, we know who's on the board. Like we know who's out there. Like we understand
State.
Like we understand who's out there. We also understand like he'll be like the 8th wide receiver taken. Right.
Now let me ask you this, Matt. Let me ask you this. Do you think that Christian Watson next year is going to get loose on Denzel Ward and burn y'all for 100 and a touchdown?
No, you're not worried about that.
Matt Thomas is here. How you doing, Matt?
Hamilton does nothing for our offense. I agree.
Listen.
Oh, you meant defense.
All of this.
I think he has a defense, but the defense isn't going to be expected to win us any games.
The problem is, like, it's a great pick if they fix the offense and they start putting up points. They start putting up points, he's going to make a big difference. Yes. Because he's a like y'all have been saying, like Brandon was saying, he's a ball hawking safety.
Yeah,
and you get Marcus Peters back. He's a ball hawk. You're going to be forcing turnovers. You're going to be making game changing plays. But the problem is you have to score first.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey man, y'all seen his? Y'all just see him play against Florida State, where he ran from far hash to his near sideline.
Did you see that one, Hendo?
What's that? Who did what?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where Kyle Hamilton went from far hash to
near sideline. Oh yeah.
That's why he's upset. He don't like that guy.
But no, I don't like because he went to Notre Dame and he's going to be average.
Wow.
Wow.
Just like the rest of them.
Wow. You guys have just picked up.
You know what's really funny?
You guys have just picked up what many have considered two generational talents.
Two?
What?
Who's the other?
The center. It was like, yo, he's once in a lifetime center. Well,
His thing, Brendan. The Ravens don't run zone. They run power. So
right now, but a player is a player. Like some people can play.
Well.
Hey,
right now we run zone.
But why the hell are you talking about Christian Watson then?
All right, but look, the Ravens, the Ravens run zone now. We're looking at what the team runs now. But
right.
But I mean, we all know G-Roll ain't gonna stick around. Like we know it. You know what I'm saying? I think the writing's on the wall already. I think they've already made some moves behind the scenes. They just haven't come out and said it. I think his role is diminished. I think his role is diminished a little bit. They just haven't come out and said it. They brought in a lot of coaches on the offensive side of the ball. So I mean, who knows what kind of offense, or how it evolves over the next couple of years. They might be running the same thing this year, but after this year, who knows?
One person caused all of this.
Eric DaCosta?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
They so scared, yo. They like, hey, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We can't get beat like that again.
No,
Jaguars are taking Devin Lloyd.
Oh, that's
good. Man, I love that.
Solid pick.
That's
Mike, you know who called that? The person that tweeted that his hands was whack. Because after he saw that, he went on a roll. He wasn't.
Oh yeah,
yo.
Yeah.
They said that man forgot how to catch.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "Oh, okay, really?
Oh, did I really? Let me show you something."
Yeah.
40 people in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button.
Threw for 1,000 yards in 2 games.
Yeah.
That man threw for 1,000 yards in 2 games.
Yeah,
it was like 968 or some shit.
Watch the Ravens get Julio or AJ Green for Lamar. I can see him doing something stupid like that.
We can't get AJ.
Unless you trade for AJ Green.
Now we can get Julio, but that'll be 7 years too late.
You know what? Ago. Since they got Hollywood, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they put some feelers out for AJ Green.
Nah, they'll keep him.
What? All right, so you have Hopkins, AJ Green, Hollywood Brown, Rondale Moore. What, are you going to do 10 personnel all year long?
Who is your coach?
I mean, yeah, that's how many receivers you had last year.
Yeah. How many receivers you think are on the team?
Right.
That's a good problem to have. I wish we had that problem.
But don't y'all got like 15 wide receivers?
I think it's like 8 or 9, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What happened to Keyshawn Johnson?
Did you mention Andy Isabella?
No,
Keyshawn Johnson, man. Bye. That is probably one of the worst draft picks the Cardinals have ever done.
That man's made like one play his entire career.
And they were so big on Andy Isabella. That's all you used to hear. Isabella. Is the Andy Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's because Cliff loved how fast he was, but didn't realize he couldn't actually run routes or catch a football.
Yeah.
Who knew UMass couldn't produce football players?
What?
Did Victor Cruz go to UMass?
Who?
Victor Cruz.
He said who?
Oh yeah.
Big dog.
He said, "Who's that?"
King Salsa.
Hey man, there's an exception to every rule, Quan. He's the exception.
He must be the one because
the only one. Legitimately the only one. I don't know anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anybody else from UMass.
Question. Can another team, if they pick up a player, pick up their 5th year? So could the Cardinals pick up?
Yes, if you get a player, you can pick up their 5th year.
Okay, all right.
You trade for them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. Well, the Cardinals just did. They just picked up Brown's 5th year option.
Yeah,
and that's why he wanted out.
It's like I don't understand. I don't understand a team like Arizona trading for Hollywood really.
Because
why would you pay him? He's going to want again over $20 million a year
after that year.
And why?
And you don't need wide receiver.
Yeah.
Like you're the only team who doesn't need a wide receiver.
Did you see what our we do though? Did you see what our offense looked like when D-Hop went down?
Yeah, but like that's every offense.
It's not a talent issue.
It's not a talent issue. Look, it had talent.
And Jay, like I said, James Conner had like 19 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a career year. He had like a real good year.
Jay wants to know what we think about Linderbaum instead of wide receiver. Offensive line is priority. You gotta protect your quarterback. That's priority.
Yep.
Y'all should have drafted Treylon Banks at 14. Why not? Why do
What?
Because he's not going to be good. That's why.
Okay. All right. Fine.
That's like that's the best reason I can give you.
You're a Panthers fan. Why do you care?
I can't
be
good.
You're a Giants fan. What do you care?
Right.
I don't.
But you're
why are you so
animated.
angry right now?
Right.
I'm attacked.
Look up and check out the other Giants fan and emulate that behavior.
Yes, please.
That's not how I do things.
Yeah, Danny. She said Hollywood was on Cardinals jet by this morning. Happy as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, good for
Well,
him.
By the way,
it helps when the owner is a pilot and can do it himself.
Yeah.
And they also saves face to help out Kyler.
I think this is
good for
right here.
Hollywood. But if we don't have no
that's
plan,
the only reason, because they don't want him to leave. Like they'll do whatever they can to keep Kyler there.
But no, they won't, because this was not part of getting him to stay. Just give him his money. They don't
want to give. That's what I'm saying. They don't want to give him that $50 million, yo.
They don't.
They'll do everything else. They'll do everything else but
We'll
give him the money.
Yeah, we'll do everything to keep you here except the one thing that will keep you here.
Yeah, I know, right? The one exact thing that will keep you here is give you the money. Yeah, they don't want to give him that money.
Yeah, no.
They will. Exactly what I want to stay in Arizona. I want $50 million a year. They're like, what about breakfast in bed?
This is the difference between good organizations and bad organizations, right? The good organizations understand, hey, like we gotta pay them, and they'll pay them, and they'll work out the cap around that. Bad organizations say, let's save some money and go cheap, and you get exactly what you pay for.
So, like, okay,
what's up, D Weezy?
So, with that being said, right? So, like Josh Allen, like he played what, maybe three seasons before he got his extension in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3.
Well,
right?
I don't think you can get it until your fourth season.
Yeah,
no, after your third season.
First year, after your third season, you can.
Yeah, so you can't do it until the start of your fourth.
Yeah, he got after his third season. Yeah.
Well, technically, you can get your extension whenever the hell you want. They just wait a couple of years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
you literally like Patrick Mahomes got his extension after the first year he started.
Well, he was in. That was after his third year in the league. You have to be 3 years into your contract.
I know, but seriously, like if a team,
that's not what you said though.
No, I know,
but that's not what you said.
No, hey, can you shut the hell up and let me finish? My point is, they could have extended Patrick Mahomes whenever. After 1 year.
That's not. But he's trying to correct you. You can't. You have to wait. After your third year in your rookie contract is when you can extend them. You can't extend them before that.
I don't know. I don't think that's set in stone. I just think that's just like
that's a rule. That's
a rule.
It's in the
I've never
collective
seen this
bargaining.
Have you read the CBA?
Okay, so
has anyone? No one has.
Yes, you don't know that.
All the teams who wait until after the third year to extend their young players have read it.
So if that's the case, then so like why is Kyler in this whole budget match of like y'all want $50 million if he hasn't get paid?
He won't get paid now.
He just letting them know. Yeah,
because he doesn't want to play for $5 million because he knows that he's worth a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, he is. I get that, and I understand. But I'm saying, like, but this is his third year coming up, right?
Yes.
Devontae Wyatt to the Packers. They still didn't get a wide receiver.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
This is his fourth season.
Oh, this is his fourth season. Okay.
Yes.
So they still need.
Obviously, it's the move. Yo, I mean,
because they also picked him.
It's the smart move to do when you coming into the year when you can get extended. Like, hey, I'm just look, bro. This is what I'm looking for, and I'm upset that you won't give it to me. I'm supposed to be your franchise quarterback. Pay me now. So, I mean, it's gamesmanship. You know, they playing that game.
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, you got to play that game.
I would do the same thing. Don't play with me. Pay me or trade me.
Yeah. And yeah, good for him.
By the way, I think it's funny that Green Bay had 2 first-round picks today, both on defense,
and then get a wide receiver. That's why Aaron Rodgers. That's why Aaron Rodgers be so pissed. Yeah. That's why Aaron Rodgers be so upset with them. Yeah.
Hendo brought it up. Their last skill position. So their last 2 have been Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, and Walker.
Javon Walker.
2002. Every other
Von
offensive
Walker.
player.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Ugh.
2002.
Interior defensive lineman and off-ball linebacker, man. Aaron is he's gonna dress back up in that Halloween costume and shoot that GM in the face.
Hey man, low key, man, the Jets have had a really good draft, and I'm kind of angry because they're seriously not trying to be the laughing stock.
Jets on paper could be a massive improvement this next year, so we'll see.
Raven Ron said Ravens fans going crazy because we drafted the center over Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson, did he get drafted?
Right after the Ravens to the Jets. They traded up to get him.
Look, you gotta protect your quarterback. You gotta protect your quarterback.
But Ravens fans don't believe they have a quarterback.
And Jermaine Johnson, let's be real, he wasn't as good as people were hyping him up to be. There's a reason why.
Not really. He was.
He wasn't.
No. He was good. He was good.
He wasn't.
Of course,
people were talking about he could be a top 10 pick.
Marcus Spears said he should go number 1.
I thought Johnson was a top 10 pick easily, and then I'm like, how is he still there?
Well, I mean, it's also due to it's also due to
because he wasn't.
Because he can't beat blocks.
What were you saying, Quan?
I mean, it's also due to the teams in the need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes it may be last minute. It may be sometimes where they may be ruffling feathers within the office, the war room, whatever. So, I mean, that doesn't mean he wasn't still like a top 10 pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was good. He was real good.
There's probably some people in the war rooms were like, I want Jermaine. No, I want him. And they battled it out. And then the GM or the owner had the final say, and they didn't choose Jermaine.
Yeah, top 10 guys don't really fall that.
They don't fall to 28
because it's just a.
Didn't Aaron Rod wasn't Aaron
quarterback is a whole different thing though.
Yeah, quarterback's a whole different thing.
Because
you
players, can only play one of them.
Like you could,
So now I know why the Kobe Dean. I know why he dropped.
Because he's 5'11".
Yeah, he's undersized.
It's because he's literally 5. It's literally because he's 5'11". That's literally it. Because he's better than Quan Walker, and I have no idea why the Packers didn't just draft. Whatever. It's Quan. You pronounce it Quan.
It's Quay.
Quavius. Come on, bum scoop.
Me not knowing how to say his name is a bum scoop, Tony.
That Jordan
think about it. Think about it.
Quay and Quan.
That Jordan.
Whatever. It's not important enough for me to remember his name. You know how to say the Kobe?
Jordan Davis to like Lorenzo Carter to Quay Walker to Kobe Dean, Lewis Seen, like
Jalen Carter.
I'm sorry, Jalen Carter.
Yeah, Lorenzo.
Oh, you're correcting people now.
Right, exactly.
I'm trying to help Quan not make the same mistake as me and be yelled at by Tony.
Lorenzo Carter, he played for the Giants, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm saying, like, that whole defense was tenacious, man. Like
Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter are going to be drafted in the top 10 next year.
Dude, Nolan Smith is a beast.
They had 2 top 10 picks coming back.
We'll see.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Lewis signed, like, no one knew his name until at the end where he killed him.
I hope he get it. Oh, wow, really?
He killed him. I'm pretty sure. No, not actually killing the man. I'm talking on the football field where he tackled somebody so hard I thought the guy died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we get him, we need a safety too. So
like that play with Sterling Shepard where he got laid the hell out and everyone was like,
New England took Cole Strange.
Oh, Kansas City still has a pick in the first round. They didn't even give it up.
He's a center. He's a center.
No, they did. They traded it to go up to 21.
I'm looking at. They are on the clock right now.
They have 2 picks. Wow.
No, they trade.
No, they went up to 21 and they kept their first round pick. That's what Brodny said.
They had back-to-back first round picks. They kept one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they traded 21.
See, Tony was about to yell at me.
I was not yelling at you.
Yeah, you were. You were thinking it. I seen in your eyes. I saw it in your eyes.
You know what? You need to go change your name to Bubbles.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Like it's the mannerisms, the everything right now is screaming.
You just called me a crackhead.
No, I called you
pretty much. I
called you Bubbles.
That's what you just called
me. I called you one of the most beloved characters in television history.
Who's a crackhead? Okay, all right.
Not even for the whole series.
Right, he got himself together.
Cleaned up at the end.
4 out of the 5 seasons.
I mean, that ain't bad, man. Like he was clean.
It's a redemption story.
Yeah.
40 people in here. Hit that like button. If you're new in here, hit that subscribe button.
This dude, Devontae Wyatt.
If you're watching over on Twitch, hit that follow.
People say
hit that follow.
he's better than Jordan Davis.
Dude, so it's really funny. So this current pick at 29 has exchanged hands 4 times. Started with San Fran, then it goes to Miami, then KC, and now New England.
Sounds like our fantasy league.
These teams don't. Know
I'm pretty sure.
Ain't it.
Oh my god, dude! I'm pretty sure there was one first round pick that was traded like 4 times.
Yeah.
Pick number 8.
Was it 8? I think it was 18. It was like 18.
There's been a few players that have just been passed around.
8 and 18.
Multiple teams too.
Yeah.
Zeke. Rude.
Hey, it is what
Georgia's defense is amazing.
Dang doesn't think we're keeping Makari. I think we are keeping Makari. We just paid him. We just signed him.
Yeah, they just extended him.
He's getting 7 million this year.
But you know what?
Had you said Ben Powers, then.
But I like him in that role as a rotational player, right? Filling in gaps here and there. But I don't think he should be a starter. We didn't pay him as a starter.
Yeah.
Hey, no lie, man. The Jags legitimately just replaced Miles Jack with someone just as good coming out of college like Miles Jack.
Yeah.
Like that's what's crazy. Like they replaced Miles Jack. Yeah.
Pittsburgh picked up Miles Jack, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Mike, you reviewing that counter offer? Is that what you're looking at? Because it's been a while.
No, I'm trying to see why these picks are so behind.
Right.
I'm trying to keep up.
That's not what's important right now.
Let me see what's going on over in this.
Oh, the Chiefs got George Karlaftis.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So they got a corner and a edge.
It's a good pick.
Who was
I
the
think they
corner
realized
they got the McDuffie kid?
Yeah, Trent
Yep.
McDuffie, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. He's a phenomenal corner.
Quan, why didn't you tell me that Zach McPherson was in the league?
Oh, I didn't know.
The young one. Remember, that was a young one.
Yeah, he played for Philly.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. He got picked. I think he got picked early too.
Yo, this kid, I think in the 4th round. It's this kid named, he's on Philly, Zach McPherson. He's a corner. Quan and I seen him play when he was like 4, and we both looked at each other like, yo, this kid's going to the NFL. and he's definitely in the NFL right now. Yeah. Like he was, every time he touched the ball, like house. And I'm like, yo, this dude going
Hey man,
he's in the
I
league,
played
bro.
I played against Javon Holland, the safety out of Miami, the Miami Dolphins. Played against him his junior year, man. He straight laid out one of our wide receivers. I was like, damn, that kid is. I was like, because nobody from this region really goes pro unless you're like, they keep throwing Maurice Jones-Drew at us, and I'm like, yeah, that was like 15 years ago. Name somebody else. But Javon, when I saw Javon at Miami, like take a man's head, so I was like, I played against that kid. That is insane. and the guard for the Jets, Elijah Vera Tucker, he laid me out.
No kidding. He's like 8 times your size.
He's like 8 times.
Yeah, it's not fair at all, man.
He's sick, dude. He's 6'4". Like 2.
Should have arrested your coach.
Oh my god!
Nobody trying to eat blocks like that. Especially with a dude that's 6'4", 6'5".
I ran straight. I was like, my job is just run straight. I ran straight at him.
Man.
Last time I ever played football. I realized quickly I was never gonna play college football when I looked at a freshman at Pittsburgh High School and he was 6'6". It's like, I'm older than you. No, it's not it, bro.
Yeah, I believe it.
I saw Najee Harris jump over a man who was 6'4" in high school. I would just jump over him. He just jumped over him. He's like, oof. And I was like, everybody in the Bay was like, that kid's going to the league. Just kept jumping over people.
All right, what we got here?
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go. I need to eat and chill for a bit. So,
all right, bud. Thanks for coming through.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Chattanooga.
AJ Green's an Eagle, bro. God damn.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
What did I say? AJ Brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like that.
I'm distraught. That's why I'm so distraught.
Yeah, I'm glad you kept him.
I don't think. I don't.
Yes,
I
I am
don't think.
glad.
I don't think me or
I'm
Brandon's
glad.
gonna like that.
Neither.
Like that.
All three of us ain't going like that, man. Got to deal with him twice a year.
Yeah.
Well, and Caleb got to deal with him twice a year.
D Weezy, what's going on?
What up, everybody?
What's up, man?
What's your
Not
take on the
much.
draft so far?
Well, I mean, I ain't been able to catch much of it, but I did see where Panthers got old buddy that lineman, and like I said from the beginning, my goal, my hope was that if there was a top lineman available, that's where they'd go. It's sort of the reverse stance of what occurred last year. Like I said then, J.C. Horn was a reach. Not to say that he's any less talented or anything like that, but that wasn't what we needed. They went out and got something that we needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good point.
I'm still just irritated because they're a year behind where they should be because of the J.C. Horn pick, and it was.
I agree. I completely agree with that. But at this point, there ain't nothing we can do about that. Rashad Slater ain't gonna magically appear on the offensive line. Ain't nobody magically appearing at the QB position named Justin Fields. Anything like that. So we just got to do what we got to do.
Well, see, I agree to an extent, right? Like, yeah, those players aren't coming, but there is something you can do. It's fire your coach and GM.
Yeah, I agree. But see, that was also where I pointed out the catch-22 behind trying to do that this year.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. I told Jose that I didn't think they would be able to attract a top coach this year. So, yeah, make Matt Rule kind of lay in the mess he made. Fire him when you have a top pick next year, and you can, tell a new coach, hey, you can pick your quarterback, and we're kind of accelerating the rebuild at that point. But
not just that, but potentially as that new coach, not only do you get to pick your quarterback, but you can fairly much say that Taylor Moton is one of the better linemen in the league. Mm-hmm. They just drafted a potential cornerstone for the left side. This allows them to utilize Brady Christensen, but without being in a situation where they're forced to put him somewhere and forced to start him. Yeah. So as far as that potential new coach coming in, when you talk about the QB, the possible QB situation that coach might be facing is miles away from where we are today.
Yeah. It looks like, obviously we got to wait and see how Ekwonu actually turns out. But
of course. But
it looks like they've solidified that line. You got, like you said, Ekwonu and Moton, Christensen and blanking on his name, Corbett and Bradley Bozeman at the center. So that looks like a solid line all the way through. Now Bozeman's only on a 1-year deal, so we'll see. If he plays well, maybe they extend him, or maybe they try to go a different direction next season. But either way, they have 4 out of the 5 spots kind of locked up. It looks like. So you can be confident in bringing in a quarterback and putting him behind that O-line that they're not going to get David Card, right?
Pretty much, or at least you don't have the Russell Wilson effect where it's, oh my God, he's running for his life. Let's pray he does something.
Yeah. Also known as the Cam Newton effect. And
he would just run. Cam would just run through him. Like there's a difference there. He wasn't running away from him.
Well, no, he used to. He could do both, but
that's what I'm saying. He likes running through him too much.
It's a much better situation now, right?
Yeah. Shaheen says, I can see that Jose, Hendo, and the other Ravens fans are desperately looking for the Ravens to trade up. Aren't you a Ravens fan too, Shaheen?
He keeps talking like he's not, man.
Well, first of all, I told you, the moves that they're making, they don't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not desperately looking for anything. I know what this organization is. I've been watching them for decades. You know what I'm saying? So, trade up at this point for what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they should get. It's shout out to Hendo. Read that, Hendo. His message is always cut off on my side. So you have to read that, B.
Go ahead and read your comment, Hendo.
You can read it.
Right here, man.
All it says is, I am not happy right now.
Yeah. I'm not. Look,
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I'm not. I think the picks, I'm happy with the picks. I don't like that we traded Hollywood. And we knew we were going to trade Hollywood, and we just didn't have any contingency plan. No plan to replace him.
Davon got very upset.
What's up, Davon? Shout out to Davon. Says, I don't understand the trade, and I can't wait to discuss this further. Hollywood. Yes.
What's going on, Davon?
But that's what's getting me upset right now is that there was there's so many chances to get top tier talent at that position, and they just sat there like, no, we don't need to need to do anything, and you end up trading him, and now the best we can hope for is George Pickens. Nah, I ain't cool with that. That.
This ain't even me trolling. But that falls right in line with what I was saying about where, I mean, it seems like they're trying to push Lamar out more than they're trying to bring him in.
It does. They're not treating him the way that you treat a generational talent and a franchise quarterback. We'll see if they can try to turn that around.
Look, if they go and get Deebo Samuel, then all of a sudden things are looking a lot better because I do like the Tyler Linderbaum pick. Like it needs to start with the O-line. That was a very good pick.
I like both of those picks, to be honest.
Getting Morgan Moses in the offseason, that was a solid move. So they put a little more attention into the O-line. You got to protect them. So I don't want to downplay that. That was major.
Because Cincinnati got Daxton Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
hang on 1 second, Ferris. Noah says we need to just wait and see how this plays out. I don't hate the picks, to be honest. We need all the help we can get in our secondary, and we got a center, or we got a need in center.
Yes,
I agree to a point. I don't think they needed like all the help in the secondary. They've got a couple all-pro corners coming back. They just signed Marcus Williams, but I don't
think we need any help.
But I do like the Kyle Hamilton pick, considering the way the draft played out.
Yeah,
and who was available at the time. I think that was a good pick. Linderbaum was an obvious need, so I like that pick a lot. And like you said, we got to wait and see what they do about wide receiver, because obviously at this point they have to make major moves at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question. Did y'all get rid of any of those 4th round picks yet?
We got an extra one.
We added.
We got
one.
6. We got 6 4th round picks now. Now, listen. People are going to downplay the center move because offensive line is never a sexy pick. Right. It's never a sexy pick. But when you build a wall around your QB, man, they can do so much. They can make everybody look so much better. So I don't want to downplay that. I think that was a very good move. But wide receiver, man, like right now, our number 2, just off of what we have right now is Duvernay.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yo, so that means like all them Ravens blocks is like just crying right now because Prochet is actually a 3.
James Prochet season.
Don't do it.
No, he's not the. I guess he
is the 3.
It depends. It depends. Tylen Wallace was a 4th round pick now.
Wallace,
he just needs a chance, right?
Prochet will never find another town that loves him more than
but no, we do have to see, because they have to bring in a receiver. It's not an option. They don't have to.
They definitely have to. The only problem is we like to wait for cap casualties and bring in the guy that's over the mill a year or two too late, and that's just what we end up with. So listen, if we hadn't made the trade yet and we had these 2 picks, it's a good day, because you get Lindenbaum at 25 or whatever it was, and he was projected to us at 14 at one time. So it was clearly another guy that had a high first round grade, and you got a need, right? And then you got Kyle Hamilton, who some are saying was the best player in this draft, or one of the best, right?
Yeah.
So cool, not a bad draft at all, right? But the trade is throwing it off for me, like you said, Jose, because it doesn't appear that we have a plan, and we know that we definitely. So you closed out, you fill one need, right? Mm-hmm. You added to one, you got better at another spot, right? You added more depth at another spot, but then you just dug an even deeper hole at wide receiver, and you're nowhere near filling that right now. So outside of the trade, not a bad day, but the trade is throwing me off.
I'll say this: a lot of people, and shout out to Nitro. He's saying ridiculous. They trying to push Lamar out. If he leaves, I promise the bank coming down. But now, there's still a lot of time. Like B said, we still got we have potentially 3 years with Lamar. Like Lamar's not going anywhere. Like he had this year, and they can franchise tag him twice. I don't think it's going to take all that. I think Lamar does want to stay, right? But Lamar is playing it smart, right? Hold their feet to the fire, and also make sure let these other quarterbacks get signed before he gets his money, because we talked about $50 million for Kyler. He gonna make more than that if Kyler signs his contract first. So it makes sense to wait. I don't think he's as upset about the Hollywood trade as people want to make it seem. No. His number one target has always been Mark Andrews. He's been working out with Rashad Bateman, and even when Rashad Bateman played, he forced him the ball from the minute he got into the field. I think
he
quietly
he knows he's not good enough.
Right. I think he knows. Like, we can move on from him.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but getting Tyler Linderbaum, giving him the extra protection, especially at center, because center is what got him knocked out of that Bills game. And also, we'll see if they get him another wide receiver. They will. We'll see what wide receiver they get him. I think we'll see. They have time to fix things and make him happy and make sure he signs. So I'm not going to panic just yet.
So Lewis Seen went to Minnesota with the last pick of the sign. I'm sorry, to the Minnesota with the last pick of the first round. So we weren't planning on staying for the whole first round, but here we are. So I guess we can get ready to wind down. But I do want to just mention when we start talking about Lamar's going to be upset because they traded his friend and all this nonsense. Y'all don't care about Lamar being upset when he tells the team to sign Antonio Brown and they don't do it.
True.
Y'all don't care about Lamar being
real
upset.
Ain't signing AD now.
And I'm gonna say this too, like y'all think Lamar ain't professional. That's what you're trying to say. You think he's not professional enough to say, hey, it sucks that they shipping out my friend, but I understand the business. Plus, especially when the friend wants to go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, start treating these people like the professionals they are. Like, it's okay for him to say, hey, man, it sucks that we couldn't make it happen, but I wish the best for you. I'm staying here.
They didn't trade him to Jacksonville or Detroit.
Right. He went to a more, pass-happy offense. He might thrive better there. And, that doesn't mean Lamar isn't on board with what the Ravens are trying to do. Look,
probably Jacksonville or Detroit didn't want it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, the other part here is like, it always reminds me of Steven Adams, the center.
Yeah.
He got traded away from Memphis, and somebody asked him about
Thunder do Memphis.
No, but he got traded from Memphis also.
No, he's
I thought. No, he got traded.
Oh yeah,
he's
the Falcon. Yeah,
but it may have been the first trade. I'm not sure. After one of the trades, they asked him about.
Oh no, so he got traded to New Orleans, then Memphis.
But that's not the point of his
story.
story.
He doesn't play for Memphis right now.
He does play. He got traded away. Plays for Memphis.
Fair, stop talking.
All right. That's not the point of the story.
He got traded to New Orleans for Valanciunas and other pieces. But the point was, after one of the trades, whichever one, it was somebody asked him about, if he was sad about leaving all his teammates, his friends, and everything, and he just looked at it, he kind of laughed. He was like, "Nah, man, I'm not dead. I just moved down the road." Like they're all multi-millionaires. He can see Hollywood whenever he feels like it.
Right.
Like he can hop on a plane and go and hang out with his friend. That doesn't mean that his friend has to be on the field with him.
He's friends with lots of people.
Yeah.
Right. Hollywood wasn't his best friend in the whole wide world. He's friends with Jerry Jeudy too. We didn't get Jerry Jeudy. He didn't start throwing things we didn't draft him.
He's friends with Devontae Parker.
Yeah. And now he's friends with Rashad Bateman.
Lamar cleared up. He cleared up the tweet. He said, "It's not about my new center. Stop that BS."
Of course it's not. Like I don't know why anybody thought it was.
But think it was. He doesn't do stuff like that.
Nah, he don't do stuff like that.
I wish he would have done that and just logged off for the rest of the night.
But you know what? But what
I would have done it.
What Lamar does is he'll do tweets like that
to play with you,
where to seem like it's about that. He knows what he's doing.
I would have pinned that. I would have pinned that tweet.
And I don't think he did something like that.
But you guys did lose 1,000 yards though. Receiving that.
Yeah, they can replace it.
We have Prochet. It's all right.
Yeah,
Glad y'all hung around.
got
Talk
Arnold.
to you guys throughout the week. No doubt, Davon. No doubt. We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
I also think Baltimore is doing what Tennessee is doing, right? They want the wide receiver in the draft that they can control for 4 to 5 years on cheapness. Then when it's time to pay them the bucks, they can be like, all right, bye, have a nice day. Just replace them. Because like the way the draft is producing wide receivers these past couple years, you're just like, Jesus Christ, what is going on?
And eventually that'll come back to bite you.
Well, no, in theory, that's a great thing, right? Because there's a lot of wide receivers coming, like you said, coming out every year. And the wide receiver position is exploding. And pretty soon it's going to be wide receivers don't matter because you can replace them so easily, right? But EDC can't. That's the problem in this plan.
That's the problem.
He's not good at drafting wide receivers. He's better than Ozzie, but he's not good.
Wait a minute.
Back when Julio Jones was still with Atlanta and he first started talking about contract extensions, he was in his 3rd year. He still had like 2 years left on contract, basically. I don't know if it was a rookie deal, but essentially it's sort of the same philosophy. They're basically saying, we're going to hold you a minimum of 4 years, and if we like what we got, we're going to take that 5th year. So come year 3, if the players are in that situation, especially at the wide receiver position, they're targeting year 4 as you pay me then or I want out. Yeah. So more or less, the players are targeting that 4th year. And so they're trying to take away that advantage the teams feel like they have utilizing that rookie deal.
Right.
Hey, Brodny.
So
you and Michael are not slick.
What are you talking about?
Don't think that we're distracted enough not to notice what went down.
Yeah, we saw it.
You saw it.
Everybody got notifications.
Everybody got notifications.
I know.
So for the people watching that don't know what you're talking about,
there's nothing wrong with that trade.
No. Don't tell them this is why they need to sign up and join the Discord so they can get in on all the dirt.
Well, they need to know what we're talking about first. They're talking about our Dynasty Fantasy Football League, which most of the people on this panel are a part of. So right now, OTR, Mike, and B are conducting a trade or in talks of trade. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been approved.
Okay.
It was a good trade.
I mean, I got bullied. I get bullied by 2 people on the screen. I'm not going to name them. But they're right next to each other. They're right next to each other.
If you feel like at any point you're being
he's talking about Hendo and
Brodny. A hard turn. He gonna run into both of them.
Listen, Mike. If at any point you feel like you're being bullied by anybody in the league, I want you to submit a report to lbhtshow@gmail.com. We will take care of that. That is zero tolerance over here for that kind of behavior.
Brandon is pointing to one, and I'm pointing to the other.
I don't know.
All right. Let's read a couple of comments, and we're gonna get some final thoughts.
Grown men. I don't know how you getting bullied.
All right, hold on. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Text messages.
We're gonna read a few comments.
They mute everybody and get this show together, man.
Yeah. We go.
This ain't the Twitter Spaces. Hold up.
Yeah, shoot. It's even worse. Trust me. Trust me.
I had a joke.
Well, hold on. You get your final thought. Everybody get their final thoughts. Let's read a few of these comments here. Keenan Ricketts says, "I'm not surprised if they don't get a wide receiver and get a tight end. We still have Giro and run first mindset killing us right now." Hey, I mean, we'll see. Rakusan says, "Facts, Jose. We have no deep threat." Shaking my head. Raven Ron says, "Prochet, a low-key USFL wide receiver." Ouch.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Hey,
Davon said, "Hollywood was too quiet. We figured something was up." I agree. Jalen Murphy says, "Tylan Wallace is our deep threat." Okay, we'll see. He'll have
y'all in trouble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lamar is not trying to die either. No, he's not. And that's why we got that center. That was important. Aloe says, "How many times does Lamar have to say he wants to stay and loves the Ravens? He wants to stay, but EDC sucks at his job." I can't argue with anything you said right there. Right now, EDC sucks at his job. I'm a comment on that before we head out. Evil Lamar says, "Dak Prescott, little brother, ain't said nothing." Dak Prescott, you mean Pat Mahomes? Is that what you're talking about?
I think he's talking about Lamar being that he's going the same route that Dak went as far as the franchise and getting contract, maybe.
Oh, okay. Everyone says DK or Debo, nothing less. All right, let's see. Let's get a couple more comments in here. James
Fully
Davis
on board
says,
with you there, Ron. Got to do it.
James Davis says, somebody tell me how Chiefs got Trent McDuffie at 21. They traded up.
Somebody tell me why ain't no running back on the first round, man. I feel bad for him.
Nitro says, show me the meaning of being lonely.
Lonely is this the feeling I need to walk with? Tell me why I can't be there where you are. There's something missing in my heart.
Is that a
Nitro,
song?
Yeah, Nitro's going through it, man. Nitro's going through it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It won't. But you're gonna watch a lot of great football in the playoffs. Not future Baltimore.
Big Red says, "Wow, EDC, every dumb choice." Oh, I see what you did there.
Hey, Nitro, man, Nitro. I've been where you were, man.
And this is something to highlight here. We ain't talking about this enough. No Malik Willis in round 1.
Yeah,
interesting.
Here we go, Carolina, right? Oh wait, we don't have any picks.
You don't have any second rounders
or third.
Oh damn!
Hey man, Nitro, man. I've been where you've
look,
been, dog.
We can trade Robbie Anderson to Baltimore for like 3 of their 4th round picks, and then take the 4th round picks and trade them for a second.
Yeah, Attitude Pop says, I feel bad for Malik Willis. Pickett went before him, and Steelers took the wrong QB. What are your thoughts on that, Suge?
I mean, like I said before, they're not gonna. They learned from last time when they didn't take the hometown boy. Okay. I want him Malik. I truly did want him, but
yeah. I'm not trying to say anything bad about Kenny. I think I'm rooting for him. I think he could be all right, but I think Malik was the pick there also.
Yeah, I think Malik was the pick, but
I don't know.
I think
Cats are really sleeping on Kenny Pickett, baby. Woo!
And Mr. J6 wants to know, is Nitro drunk? Nitro is not drunk. He is very passionate. Yeah. If you're ever in the
Nitro's hurting, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said,
you will feel his passion. You will understand his messages and his tweets a little bit better.
Jose, like I said, Nitro, I've been where you are, man. I've cried because my football team has ruined my life. I've seen it. I've done it. I cried last year when we traded down for no apparent reason. But guess what, man? It always rains before the rainbow. Am I right, Brendan?
Sometimes.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I'm a Giants and Knicks fan. I don't know what you're talking
about. Zay, real quick.
I don't know what's going to happen, man.
Real quick, DeCosta and Harb said they spoke to Lamar before they traded Brown.
Of course they did.
Of course. And he said,
yes.
Okay.
He's like, I wish you wouldn't do that.
The
deal he was like, don't trade Marquise Brown.
We traded him.
Don't trade Marquise Brown. Please do not trade Marquise Brown.
Wait, there's more. What you got? We got to say.
The trade was agreed to earlier this week. They said.
Yeah, that's why Hogwarts are in Arizona.
And you had nothing.
Yeah. So that doesn't make me feel better that you knew you traded him.
That's worse. That's worse because
you knew you traded him going into the draft and you didn't move up to get one of the guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes me not like the Kyle Hamilton pick nearly as much. Yes, because in real time it seemed like maybe they got the call from Arizona and they worked that out. But if you already traded him and you knew you needed a replacement, a wide receiver, you could have easily moved up from 14.
They could have went from 14 to 9.
Yeah,
they could have went from 14 to 9 and got Garrett Wilson. They could have went 14 to 9 and got Garrett Wilson. They could have done it if they wanted to. Because they would have to hop the Jets.
I'm hurting, LBHT. My heart cannot take any more hurt. Pain. Help. It's not that bad, guys.
It's okay.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see them make that move in terms of wide receiver, but I like what they did with the O-line. We still need a left guard. But the O-line looks way better than last year, man. Like it looks so much better than last year. Yeah. So
my God.
Still like to see them get a tackle.
Yeah, I want to see him get a tackle. I want to see him get a left guard.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm happy that Tepper's ass didn't walk up there and say Rome wasn't built in a day and then turn around and draft Pickett.
And I want to address it too, right? I'm reading Jay's comment. He says, "Give me Alec Pierce 6'3" wide receiver out of Cincy, or Christian Watson 6'4" out of NDSU, or David Bell 6'2". Listen. In the words, I'm gonna keep this up on the screen as I say this in the words of our guy Emery Hunt from Football Game Plan. Size is not a skill. I don't care about their heights. Just because they're big body does not mean they're going to play big, right? I don't really care what wide receiver we get at this point. All I'm going to say is it better work out.
And I don't think that you want David Bell. Like I like, he was a lot of fun to watch at Purdue, and he had a lot of success. He was very productive, but I don't think that he's a guy who's going to be separating in the NFL and having that same kind of success. I mean, I hope he does, man, but I wouldn't count on that.
DK Metcalf is available. We need to trade for him. Or if Debo's available, we need to trade for him. Like, that's just what it is. We can't be playing around with these projects and hoping that they work out. We need to get a sure thing. That's where we're at.
Maybe they think Bateman is it.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a lot of faith in Bateman.
They still need more.
They still need more. Yeah, you need more than that.
It can't be Duvernay and Prochet. It cannot.
No. It's Andrews. If you throwing the ball,
yeah, he's a tight end. He's not a wide receiver.
You throw it to Bateman, then you throw out the backfield to DK, and then Lamar's running the rest of them.
Let me answer this, Brandon. Let me ask you this real quick: Is Rashad Bateman better than Tyreek Hill?
No.
Is Mark Andrews better than Travis Kelce? Because they are tops at their position, and that Kansas City offense struggled. Where down the stretch, early in the season, then late in the season again, you have to have more than one. It can't just be the one wide receiver. That's why they kind of rebuilt their wide receiver core. None of them are anywhere near as good as Tyreek, obviously, but now they've got multiple wide receivers out there. You can't have just one threat.
All right, and shout out to our guy Keelan with a donation. Says Ravens went from having the 23rd ranked receiving core in the league last season, including Mark Andrews. Hold on. And I guarantee it's 32nd now. EDC traded Lamar's #1 perimeter target and drafted a center. Lamar is out of Baltimore, man. His tweets say it. Well, he already came out and said that tweet had nothing to do with the pick. The center was a very good pick. I like that. I like that a lot. That's going to give him more time in the pocket. It's going to give him more protection. And Hollywood, man, like, I'm not mad they traded Hollywood. I'm just mad that they didn't go after one of these top tier wide receivers when they had the chance. Rashad Bateman, I like. We got to see what they do to replace him. Are we going to be 32nd? No, we're not going to be 32nd, man. We're not going to be that bad. I think we might still be like, middle of the pack because of the offense that we run. But a healthy Lamar, upright Lamar is going to make us just a better passing team. In general, we won't be that bad. We needed help at the O-line. That was the #1 priority by far. More important than anything on defense. More important than getting wide receiver. Like, offensive line is the #1 priority, and we still need help there. I think.
And just remember, if he goes, D Weezy was on it first.
Hey, D Weezy, I just want you to know I'm going to clip every time you said that when Lamar signs his deal. I'm going to play every time you said you heard it here first. D Weezy said it first.
Hold up. What were you gonna say, Quan? Wasn't like 4 people on Discord said he's on Kirk Cousins?
I kind of feel, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like this was a different team. The narrative would be definitely painted in a different picture. Like,
what you mean?
Because I kind of feel like the things that they're doing behind the scenes, like they kind of like where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's definitely smoke here. And so, like, I don't know, man. I mean, you don't do anything in the draft to. I mean, I get you need help with the offensive line, but you just lost your 1,000-yard receiver. Like, you just trade him. I get that, they're friends, whatever. I understand they can see each other on the weekends and go party up, but like that just downgraded you. That just downgraded your offense even more from what it is.
He wasn't happy.
They still have to.
That's fine. They just didn't have a plan. Like, you sat there and waited in the beginning of the first round instead of trading a pick to move up. Like, you just sat there and thought somebody.
Once you saw the first team move up to draft the wide receiver, you need to be on the move too.
Just how they won.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and they don't
beat their ass.
They don't even do that. Like, and I get they have Mark Andrews, but Mark, and that's great. But like, a tight end ain't gonna help you win Super. I mean, he's gonna help you get there, but he ain't gonna win Super Bowls.
And my thing has been, I don't think Lamar wants to leave. I don't think that's kind of in his head. Like, he wants to stay in Baltimore and everything. But I really do believe that deep down, the Ravens as an organization don't believe in him as a passing quarterback. Like they don't believe in him that way,
100%.
and that's why they don't build the team as if he can lead them from the pocket and throwing the ball. Like they just don't believe in him like that. That's why Greg Roman is there. That's why they don't care about having a top wide receiver core. That's why they focus so much on the running backs. Like I really think they don't believe in him like that. But they think they can win with him running.
But that's why
he's that guy.
But that's exactly why I love that he's holding out, because they don't know what's going on. I think that's why everything you see from him in the offseason, it just kind of seems off, because he's just not talking to them about doing a new contract, and he's just not responding to the calls, and they don't know what the issue is. And I love that they're just like that Lamar's just not saying anything. Like, I'll deal with that later, right? Just hold their feet to the fire, make them nervous, make them question everything about what they're doing. And I do think I differ from B a little bit on it. I think that they realize that there needs to be some changes to the offense, which is why they're bringing in so many coaches on that offensive side of the ball. I think Greg Roman, his role has diminished quietly because they don't like to fire the coaches. They don't even like to demote them, right, publicly. I think they're looking at it and saying, we got to be more pass oriented. We have to at least a little bit more, at least more balance, and we have to improve on the O-line. So they're taking those steps, I think.
We got some breaking news here that's kind of negating everything that we've been talking about.
Everything I just said?
Yeah. Everything that we've been talking about for a while. Eric DaCosta says it's been an eventful night. We got better tonight. So it's all good, guys.
Oh.
I wish I had seen that earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's all he had to say.
Said they were thrilled to get two guys who were the best players at their position in the draft. So it's all good.
Well, that part is true. We got the best safety in the draft and best center in the draft. That part is true.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. We got the two best players at two positions that just don't matter as much.
We did. We had downgraded our wide receiver core, which wasn't great to begin with.
Yeah,
that's absolute facts, man. That's absolute facts. But look, like I said, they go and get DK. It looks completely different then, right? We get DK, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews. It looks great, like just like that. So I mean, we still got time. That's the first round.
They're gonna call up Seattle. I'm like, oh man, if only you still had that 23rd pick.
Right.
And I want to say this too, man. A lot of people had a lot of harsh things to say about Hollywood and his drops. All of a sudden, you're crying that he's gone. Yeah. That's all I want to say. You're mad that he's gone all of a sudden. Hold on, maybe a couple more of these comments. Mr. J says, I'm happy Scott Fitterer has some power finally. D Weezy, watch out tomorrow. He did say they'll be trying to move into the second round if the opportunity presents itself. Okay. All right. Jay says we need wide receivers who won't drop easy passes in their hands like Hollywood. So he not mad. Fat Boy Kyle, what's going on? Says I wish we could have gotten Pickens. Well, he got drafted. Yeah, he's still out there.
He's still out there. But we're gonna take David Ajabo at 45.
How can we improve a wide receiver? What do we do? DK Metcalf, Debo Samuel.
Yep.
Or George Pickens.
I mean, Pickens, Christian Watson. I like both of them, but if you want to be sure that you improved,
like an immediate impact, yeah.
DK Metcalf, Debo Samuel.
Yeah, Danny boy, she come with the fire. She says, "Who cares about Andrews? Never showing up in the playoffs. Andrews, he won't be there when it counts."
You know what I mean? Like now, like when Nitro's here, I can't tell just by reading anymore which one of them it is.
Well, no, Danny doesn't type in all caps. She doesn't type in all caps.
But she's got all of the exclamation points, so it throws me off, man. It throws me off. Like Nitro would need to be inviting Danny to co-host his podcast.
Lamar also has to be better and not force it when dudes aren't open. Can't be throwing a bunch of interceptions. If Lamar only waited until players got open, he would never throw the ball.
You know what happened? There was a quarterback who went that route a couple years ago. His name was Aaron Rodgers. And when guys weren't open, he would just throw the ball away, and people were really angry. They really, really hated it when he did the right thing and threw the ball away all the time.
Yeah. What's up, Shuku? Thank you for joining the live stream. Says we should have a lot more cap space now to sign a wide receiver, right?
No.
Oh. There you go. Hey, good point. Good point. See, Danny says she only does exclamations. All right, that's all I'm talking about. RTV, what's going on? He says great pick at center. Yeah, every center drafted in the first round since 2000 got a second contract. Absolutely,
coming with the facts.
Absolutely, yes. I'm not mad at that at all. What's up, Keelan? Keelan says Jose.
How many centers were drafted in the first round?
Fair comment.
Well, yeah, but that tells you something, right? Like, and everybody, and he was projected to be a first round.
It's just a question, Brodny. The fuck is you? I mean, what the hell is your problem, man?
Wow.
All right, back to Keelan Johnson. He says Jose getting all these coaches mean nothing when your team is full of low tier receivers. Yeah, coaches can't give you talent. Prochet, Duvernay, and Wallace aren't super talented players. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like, people keep on saying, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter if we get a top wide receiver because look at our coach." You mitigate poor coaching with overwhelming talent. That's how you overcome poor coaching. You don't get worse talent. That is not going to help your situation. G Star 007, what's going on? Says DK, Debo, or it's a failed offseason. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Rakusan Boy says Kingsbury said that they had that trade on the low on the Pat McAfee show. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's what's being reported. And Hollywood was at the draft party in Arizona already. So I mean, it was. I mean that deal was already done. And Nitro says we have 6 fourth-round picks. 6. Like there is no way we keep it all 6 to try to get to be traded to be ammo. It better be. It better be trade ammo. We'll see.
I'll tell you what, man. The big winner tonight is Jose's dynasty team with that J.K. Dobbins trade. He getting all the carries.
Just Al said, when Ferris is cussing, it's time for him to go to sleep now. See that? All is well.
All is well.
All right, we're gonna finish up here. Okay, all right. OTR Brand, you got to get out of here. All right, I'm gonna let you go first. Give your final thoughts. Give your final thoughts real quick.
Okay. My final thoughts. All right. Honestly, I thought the Giants did a good job. They didn't get cute. They picked who they believe were the top talent. We got good value as long as those players produce. So if Kayvon Thibodeau can be disruptive and get to the quarterback, and if Neal can, I think Neal might play a little guard. I don't know. It'll be interesting where they put him because he can pretty much play guard or tackle. But if our offensive line gets better and we can rush the passer, I think we'll be a better team. But I'll temper my expectations. But good first day.
All right.
And thanks for coming on, Brandon.
Appreciate it, man.
It's been a pleasure. I holla.
All right. All right, that's OTR Brand. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around. Everybody, each person gonna give their final thoughts. They're gonna drop off. All right, and then me and B gonna give our final thoughts. We're gonna end this show because we back here on Saturday. We're not doing it tomorrow. We'll be back here on Saturday to recap what happened. What happens tomorrow. We'll cover the third day of the draft, and then also on Ring Kings podcast. Me, Brodny, and Mikey are going to be covering Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez fight, and also Kate Taylor versus Amanda Serrano.
With the $1 million bet.
With the $1 million bet on the line.
I don't know if y'all saw, but AJ Brown just tweeted a few minutes ago, Tennessee, I love you, and you will forever be in my heart. And I can say this now, all caps, this was not my fault. But I wish you all the best. Love.
All right. So D Weezy, you're up next. What are your final thoughts?
Like I said earlier, I'm happy with the route they went. I mean, we only had the one pick. There wasn't going to be much we could do to try and acquire picks. It's just that simple. I've been saying for the past couple months, the easiest route through this rebuild is eating this year and just dealing with what we're going to have to deal with. And there was pieces they could pick up and for the future, and that looks what they're trying to do. And I can't be mad at that.
All right. That's D Weezy from the Lunch Money Bets. Hey, appreciate you coming through. We're going to see you again soon. All right. Mr. Ferris Muthana. What are your final thoughts?
I think we hit a home run, both picks. In my eyes, we got the best defender, and best offensive lineman in the draft. This is an offensive lineman that's 6'7.5", 334 pounds, and he carries it well. It's not like 334 and he's fat. He's 334 and he's lean. You know what I mean? Like he's lean, like because like, and he is a tower. Like that man is a skyscraper. Like it's beyond insane. He has played guard. I don't think we're gonna play him as guard because we have two guards that are serviceable. Not great guards, but they're fine guards. But he's gonna be our right tackle for the future. We have our right tackle for the next 15 years. You know what I mean? And I have high hopes for him. I've been a big fan of Evan Neal for the past 4 years because we've been watching Alabama football my entire life. They're always on national TV. They're always being talked about. I know these kids better than most of the other kids not named Oregon kids because they're always in my face. And some of these kids are not very good, like Vinny, whatever their safety. But this kid's he's that dude. He's that dude. And in this division with Chase Young on the Commanders. sorry. I'm sorry, Quan. I'm sorry. But yeah, Chase Young. Yeah, Chase Young, and then you have like Jordan Davis and all of the Eagles people. The freaking Cowboys with DeMarcus Lawrence and everybody. Like offensive line is the way to go. It's the way to go. And then having KT as an Oregon fan, I can still say he's my guy because he's still on my team. And I think he has been in the spotlight for the past 6 years. He has been the guy who was supposed to go number one since his senior year in high school. So everyone's been picking him apart since he was 17. And they finally got fatigued of him. And every year, there's always that one player that we've all been talking about that he's been picked apart so much, people think he isn't as good as he is. And I think he can translate his burst from like his speed into power very easily. I remember what he did to Cal. He basically took over the game and won the game for the Oregon Ducks because last year the Ducks overrated. They weren't a very good team. They even though they were number 2 in the nation and they beat Ohio State, they weren't very good because their quarterback wasn't good and their head coach he was very boxed in the way his philosophy was. And I think KT was far and away the best defensive player in the draft.
All right. So, yeah. All right. Appreciate it. Anything you want to plug before you get up out of here?
Well, I'll plug this because Mikey's here. Me and Mikey, we've been he's been a part of my last 2 highlights reviews. We've been reviewing sports documentaries. First one was Basketball County in the Water about PG County's burst in basketball. They produced 30 NBA players, 100 Division I basketball players. We all know like DeMar Johnson, Kevin Durant, not Garnett. Garnett's from Chicago. Sorry. Like all the cats, everybody, Michael Beasley, Nolan Smith. And then we also did a review about Len Bias without bias. It was very sad. You could clearly see the tone of me and Mikey switch from both reviews. We were very happy talking about Basketball County. It was very nice. And then Len Bias one, we were very sad because it was very sad.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. Also on the LGR network. Let's Get Ready network.
Let's Get Ready network. Yep.
All right, appreciate you coming through
tomorrow and Saturday.
All right, there you go. Thanks for coming through, Ferris.
Thank you, Ferris.
Mr. Caleb, you are up. What are your final thoughts?
Well, we needed an offensive line, and that's what we went and got. I'm seeing like a lot of the Cowboys fans are upset with this pick because they think we got it later or whatever. But I mean, they said that about Travis Frederick. They were all upset about that pick. I feel like the Cowboys have shown they've had a good track record of drafting round 1 offensive linemen. Yes. So I don't know why you'd be upset. I mean, we needed this. We're trying to fix our offensive line right now. We obviously got rid of Lyle Collins and Connor Williams. And so, I think that's where he'll play in Connor Williams' spot at left guard. And since, he's played tackle, he'll be able to, when Tyron Smith inevitably gets hurt, because I know he will, he'll be able to kick out there to a left tackle. And even just playing with Tyron, at least he'll be able to learn from him. I like that and develop more on that. So, I'm cool with the pick. It's not, like I said, offensive line is not that's actually a pick, but we needed it, so we got it.
Absolutely, I agree. All right, let everybody know where they can find you, Caleb.
Yeah, you can find me on the Let's Get Ready Network channel. Hopefully, as the season gets closer, I'll be starting back up with Ferris with the Good Friends and Better Rivals, and also been in the NFL. But for now, I'm just doing movie reviews and TV reviews and stuff like that.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you, Caleb.
All right,
Mr. Boyd, thank you for coming through.
Hey, peace out. Peace out. Appreciate you coming through. Mr. Suge Knight 323. This is our guy right here, man. Hey, give us your final thoughts on the Steelers night.
Well, my final thought is I don't know why you block webcam chat, XYZ, hot girls, and boys.
Because you know why?
That's just disrespectful.
Because you were about to click on it. I saw you looking. You're like, ooh, I'm gonna check this in a minute. I did it for you. I did it for your benefit.
Thank you, Jose. I know you're always looking out for me. No, I mean the Steelers. We knew they were going to try to go for a quarterback. We know that Mitch isn't the long-term goal until we see him play. If he shows up and plays like a number 2 pick, then you just you got some asset to trade off. If not, Pickett's the future. I really wanted Malik really bad because I think from what I've heard, from what Brodny has told me, I think he's the pick, and we didn't go that route, but we went quarterback. I think people are going to be very surprised. I really feel we're going to be contending for the AFC North because of our defense, because of our head coach, and our running backs. So I'm very excited about the Steelers this year. I'm not going to lie. I am super happy that Ravens fans are miserable right now. It makes it all worth it.
As you should be. That's how rivalries go, man.
Pretty fun,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah, like I listen to Nitro's his spaces and Garnett's and everything. The fact that they're both miserable and Jose hasn't said a word tonight, it's great. I'm happy.
Hey,
I'm gonna go to sleep amazed tonight. And Hendo's not talking. Look at him. Look at poor Hendo. Looks like he's about to, just go eat some meat because he's saying screw it, I don't care anymore. But thank you for having me on. It's I know I haven't really been. I've been kind of spaced out.
You've been busy, man.
Stuff. Yeah, I'm doing schoolwork. Actually, I'm not lying. I'm playing Magic right now. It's a new set. So I ain't gonna lie. But thank you for having me on. You guys
tell people where to find you, man.
Mr. J. Tomlin absolutely had the final say because if you go watch the video on Twitter right now, he's absolutely excited calling him. He had to say,
absolutely.
Stop it, Mr. J. Stop it.
I don't think Tomlin had to say whether Ben Roethlisberger got to play or not, but I think they said after Roethlisberger, you get to pick your guy, and I think he picked his guy.
Yeah, I mean, but what are you gonna do? Like I was talking to people about this. I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but
you're fine. You're fine.
The Steelers picked a quarterback in 2004, and he played the second game of the season when your damn Ravens hurt Tommy Maddox, and then played 20 years after that. That doesn't happen. Right. That doesn't happen. So we were in a unique situation. I can trust me. I've been married. I know this. Okay. No disrespect for anybody that got recently married, but I've been married twice. So, but it just doesn't happen. You don't have a quarterback stay around for that long, and they were going to treat. And he won him a Super Bowl. As much as people want to talk about it, he got a Super Bowl the second year. Got another one. That's why they gave him money. That's why they did what they did with him because he won them Super Bowls. He's gone now. They're going to start over. They still have a great defense. They have a good running back, some good offensive wide receivers, a good tight end. They're in a great spot for a team that had the same quarterback for almost damn near 20 years. They're in a great spot. So I'm happy with where we're at, and I think we're going to do well. So that's my thing.
All right, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitch at Suge Knight 1323. Usually playing tournaments for Magic or playing video games when I'm bored. You can follow me at Suge Knight 323 on Twitter and TikTok. I make videos about Brodny most of the time. It's really hilarious. I do. If you go, there's a video up talking about the top 10, and that's toward Brodny. That's an actual conversation we had about Brodny. So that's what I do. I'm about to make one of Jose. It's really hilarious. So it's what I do because I'm bored at work.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait.
Dude, you're gonna love it. So thank you very much for having me on. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hendo, Mike, Quan, obviously Brodny, Jose. It's been a pleasure getting to hang out with you guys ever since I first walked into your stream. So
appreciate it.
I appreciate all of you guys.
Hey, thank you, Suge, man. Appreciate it. And we're gonna be seeing more Suge soon. And he also has a YouTube channel, Suge Knight 323. So make sure you go over there and hit subscribe over there. All right, Hendo, you up next. I want to finish with the OTR boys.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Ravens Online Ungatekeepers, your final thoughts.
Okay, so my final thought is pretty simple. Before all this happened, I did not think that we were close to contention for a Super Bowl. And after all this, I think we are a little bit worse and farther away. Not only now do we have to replace or add a receiver, we have to add two. And it's just not going. This offseason isn't going the way that I had planned it or hoped or even close. I don't think that we actually have a plan as an organization as to where we're going. I don't know what the direction is going to be. I know we want to play defense and run, but as far as accumulating picks, assets, we're just doing everything the opposite of the way that it should be done, in my personal opinion. I pray that we don't draft 6 people in the 4th round.
Jeez, man.
Because in Eric DaCosta's little presser, he said 4th round picks are gold, and he plans on all of them playing and contributing to the team. And if that happens, we are going to fall further down the rabbit hole. We already finished last in the division. We missed the playoffs, and it's only going to get worse. And I just pray that something in these next 2 days happens that kind of brings back that hope that, hey, Eric knows what he's doing. All this is for a reason, and we get back into contention, because we are further away from our division mates, not much less the conference. Like, we are so far, we just keep dropping in the rankings. So I just got better though.
Huh?
Yeah. He said,
I said it got better. Yeah.
So that's just my thing. I just hope that in the next 2 days we formulate a plan that brings in somebody that makes us a better team, and that's all that I hope for.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. All right, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube at Ravens Online Ungatekeeper, or you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Our Gatekeepers. And
all right,
I just want to thank y'all for having me on. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, appreciate you, Hendo. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. The hottest Ravens YouTuber going right now, right there.
Yes,
indeed. All right, bro. We're gonna see you soon, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.
You wanna, go ahead and give your final thoughts on Washington.
Man, yeah, it was. I mean, for the first round, it wasn't what I expected. Like I said, I wanted to get either Drake London or Chris Olave, but we traded back with the 16th pick to get the 16th pick. And we got Jahan Dotson, and which was wasn't something I expected, but overall a pretty good pick. Can't hate on it, and we went back and we were able to get two draft picks. Third and fourth, I think.
So, yeah, third and fourth.
So I mean we came up. So we'll see what happens with the rest of the draft. But I don't knock it. Like I said, I don't hate on it. It was we need to get a receiver, and we got one. So we'll see what happens.
That's what's up. All right. Okay, look. The OTRs in front of their name stands for off the record. All right. So both y'all go ahead and plug your stuff real quick. And then we're gonna finish with the Ring Kings crew.
Okay.
Go ahead, Quan.
So look, hey man, y'all check us out. OTR, Off the Record podcast. Me and my brother Mikey, as well as Alex and
OTR Brandon.
OTR Brandon. We're all together on our podcast. You can check us out. We have our own YouTube show. You can check us out on there. You can check us out. You can catch us on Twitter and Facebook as well. And once we get the ball rolling and everything, we'll be good to go. You know what I mean? So we got some things in the works, and we'll be back at y'all live and direct. Promise y'all.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. All right, Quan, I'm gonna holler at you soon, man. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you, Quan.
Appreciate y'all, man. Much love and support, man. And every year, man. I love being a part of the draft, man. You know what I'm saying? Lunch break hot take, baby.
Okay. All right.
Baby. Woo!
All right. Yes. All right. Look, Ring Kings podcast. I wanted to finish with us three here. You know, because we're gonna be doing a live streaming here coming up. So I mean, I don't want to pin you in for Saturday during the draft, but you're always welcome to come on when we're doing day 3 of the draft, Mikey. But I know at nighttime we got some boxing to discuss on the other channel. Yes. So but your thoughts on tonight's draft, man?
First I want to say I would like to shout out myself for being right that the Ravens would.
You called it. You called it. You nailed it. That got overlooked too. That Mikey the whole way was saying Kyle Hamilton falls, he gonna be a Raven. You nailed it.
Yeah. No, but you know it. Like I said earlier, you take away the trade, it's not a bad night. It's just that I feel like the biggest or the deepest hole that we've had on this team just got even deeper, right? Getting rid of Hollywood, even though, you know, like you guys have pointed out today or tonight, the fans have complained about Hollywood this whole season. His drops, his fall off when Lamar went down, all of that. But nonetheless, we still have to replace his production somewhere. And we didn't do that tonight. I would have liked to see, as we discussed on LBHT last night on y'all weekly show, I wanted to see them move up. I wanted to see them be aggressive and go get the guy that they want.
Yep.
And knowing that now this trade was already signed and sealed going into tonight, and they didn't move up. As B said, it makes it even more disappointing that they didn't go get one of these guys. Yep. Reading deeper into the comments that EDC made tonight, he said the players that they would have moved up for were gone in the first 3 picks. None of them were offensive guys. So he didn't want to draft a wide receiver tonight at all, because all the wide receivers were still on the board after those first 3 picks. So he could have went and got one of those guys, and he didn't. So that's what's scaring me right now. Right. But otherwise, I like the Lindenbaum pick. I like the Hamilton pick. They were good value picks for where you got them at. Again, the best at their position, so that's a good thing. Hamilton, again, coming into the draft, some people were saying was a top 3 to 5 pick. So to get him at 14, good pick. Lindenbaum, people were saying initially we were going to take him at 14. Mm-hmm. So to get him at 25, good pick.
And to avoid Jordan Davis and Trevor Penning.
Yes.
Pretty good as well.
Yeah. So we'll see what we do tomorrow, but tomorrow has to be heavy offense.
Yes.
Right? Tomorrow and Saturday have to be heavy offense, in my opinion. Now, as Jay is saying in the chat, I'll take back everything I said if they go get DK or Debo. They go get one of those, then I'll take back everything I said, and all my fear will be gone. But overall, solid day. I'm just concerned that there was no plan in trading away one of your better offensive weapons. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add to what you're saying, Mikey, man. You pretty much echo the same sentiments, but at this point, that has to be the move, right? Debo or DK, like they have to be close in my mind to trading for one of these guys. If the plan wasn't to draft a wide receiver, then that tells me this is the other move that they're planning on making, because it can't be we're just gonna roll with our guys.
Right.
You already saw what they could do. You moved out Miles Boykin. You traded away Hollywood, and you let Sammy Watkins go. And not mad at any of those moves, but those 3 wide receivers down, and you weren't even trying to get a wide receiver right now. So yes, I expect them to draft wide receivers in day 2 or 3, but that can't be the only thing. I don't care if they draft 5 wide receivers. And you're trying to play the odds. That's just not good enough. So it has to be for somebody that's a proven veteran. And that's what I'm expecting more than anything going in tomorrow, is that they're trading a second round with a third or fourth or whatever to get somebody like DK or whoever. Mm-hmm. So that's the move I expect to make. Kyle Hamilton, like you said, best safety on the board. Tyler Linderbaum, best center on the board. EDC is absolutely right about that. But yes, there's concerns because you're still prioritizing defense over offense. You absolutely should have moved up to get a wide receiver. And if you want Tyler Linderbaum, trade back into the first and get him. 6 fourth-round picks. Listen, man. I can see the Ravens doing it. I can see them making all 6 picks.
Me too.
I hope that's not the case. But like I said on yesterday's show, no matter what they do, my response is going to be the same thing. It better work. It better work. And I just want to put out one more thing as well. For everybody saying, well, you know, for these people right here, for these people right here that want to defend EDC to no end, that will tell you, good GM, you know, he's doing all the right things. He's having good drafts. You got to give them time to work out. His first draft as a GM, Hollywood Brown, Miles Boykin, Sack Daddy, right?
Jalen Ferguson.
Jalen Ferguson, Justice Hill, Ben Powers, Dalen Mack. All of them have failed here.
Most of them are gone.
Most of them are gone. Hollywood, you say he hasn't. You will say he hasn't failed because he's played pretty well, but he didn't make it to the second contract, and he's not finishing out his contract here. It's a failure. That whole class gone for the most part. Justice Hill is still here, and Ben Powers is still here. They're not working out. That whole class is a complete failure. That's not what good GMs do. Mm-hmm. Especially with your first round pick. It's just not good. The next year, you got Patrick Queen. And so far, Patrick Queen, I mean, they already tried to replace Patrick Queen. They try to get Bobby Wagner in here. That's not a good sign. You know, J.K. Dobbins, we feel good about J.K. Dobbins. He's coming off an injury. We had 4 third-round picks. Devin Duvernay, okay, he's a stud when it comes to special teams, but not doing much in terms of wide receiver. Malik Harrison, you haven't seen him on the field much. Tyree Phillips, you know, they try to get him on the field, just not looking good. And Justin Madubuike, another one. So that draft isn't looking that great either. Last year, Owe, solid rookie year. Rashad Bateman, solid, you know, for a little bit of play that we got. Outside of that, not a whole lot. I mean, Brandon Stevens, solid, but for the picks that he's had, for the amount of picks that he's had, we're not getting enough production from these guys. So to see them trade back to get another 4th round pick, to me, it's just like you're tone deaf. You don't get it. So we'll see tomorrow. It's still early. We could be hearing something overnight or tomorrow going into the draft or during the draft, but this isn't good enough. I'm sorry. This is not. B, what are your final thoughts? And then we'll sign out. We'll all sign out together.
Yeah. So for Carolina, you know, I wanted Malik Willis, but I understand them going after the left tackle. They haven't had a left tackle in a very long time. I think they got a good one. They've done the work. Got to give them credit for rebuilding the O-line. I think they have a solid starting 5 right now. And, you know, regardless of what they do at quarterback, they're probably going to be picking high, looking for a quarterback next season. But they've laid the foundation for their next coach to come in. You have a solid O-line. You can pick your quarterback and kind of get the rebuild rolling from there. It's unfortunate they don't have a 2nd or 3rd round pick. I don't want them to trade any future picks. You know, leave that alone. And just kind of deal with the mistakes that you made. But in terms of just tonight, good pick. And I think that the O-line should be pretty strong and ready to go for next season when they actually get their quarterback and are trying to compete.
All right. Okay. So Quan already plugged your off the record stuff. That's one on Mikey's channel, Off the Record Podcast. We have another podcast that we do together, Ring Kings Podcast. We've been plugging it, and we will be active this Saturday. Once again, the Valdez Stevenson fight. That's where you can go subscribe right there. Ring Kings Podcast. All right, that's the stuff right there. At Ring Kings Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right. Yeah, Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Those are 2 fights we'll be covering. So go over to subscribe and check us out. Obviously, this channel here. If you're not subscribed, if you're new here and you like the content, we've been streaming for almost 4 hours.
That's wow. That's crazy.
Yes, which is what we didn't want to do.
Right.
But hey, we had a lot of guests on here. It went by quick. And the draft actually went a lot faster than I expected.
Yeah.
So, but make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at LBHT Show. Also, that cash app right there, $ LBHT Show. That's how we do our super chat in that pin link that you see in the comment. Those are 2 ways we do super chats on here. Leave your donation, leave your comment, and you get an animation right next to my face. And patreon.com/LBHT Show. We're going to plug it one more time on the way out. If you want to support the show, it's a great way to support. And we have 3 tiers now. I'm used to saying 2 tiers, but we have a $3 tier, a $10 tier, and a $20 tier that includes the Ring Kings podcast. So tell them about that real quick.
So the $3 tier gets you, again, entrance into our NFL Pick'em League, where we give away a custom LBHT trophy at the end of the season. For the $10 league, we have our fantasy football league that we do every year. The $10 league also allow you to request specific content. Any sports related topic that you want us to cover, we'll produce an article or video, whatever you want there about that. Both of those will get you entrance into our overtime show that we do every Wednesday after our live show, and both will get you entrance into the Discord as well. The $20 tier gets you everything in the other tiers, and you will get the LBHT Crew coin as well as the custom top 25 all-time poker set from the Ring Kings podcast.
Yeah, and Ferris sent a DM saying, Mikey, plug the Big East episode.
Oh, yeah. So listen, anybody that likes to talk old Big East basketball, Ferris and I will be covering the Big East. I can't think of the name of that doc, but the documentary about Big East basketball back in the day, Big John, Rowley, Boeheim, all of those guys, we'll be getting into that. So anybody want to talk about that, hop on there with us. If not, tune in. We'll do it ourselves.
Big East.
Yes, we'll do it ourselves. But yeah, check it out.
And appreciate it, Danny. Appreciate everybody that's in here hanging out with us to the end. MDT Sports. Ferris is on the show. We got Jay in the house. Matthew Williams. We got RTV. Yes. Jonathan Washington. Everybody that was in here. Everybody that we haven't seen in the chat in a while that popped in, man. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Yes. We are not streaming tomorrow, guys. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. But we'll be back on Saturday.
So don't ask him. Don't ask them in the Discord if they're streaming tomorrow.
We will be back Friday, day 3, to cover everything that happened on Saturday. Saturday to cover everything that happened on Friday. We'll be back on Saturday to cover what happened on Friday and what's going on Saturday, and also on Ring Kings to cover the fights. All right. So y'all have a good night. It is past midnight, way past my bedtime, way past it. Mm-hmm. All right. Y'all have a good night. Get some rest. Don't panic. B, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. We will see you on Saturday. Peace out.